Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday, I believe it is today. We are back after a 1 week absence. Hopefully you all survived, but here I am again. So happy Sunday morning. For those of you who are here, welcome. Thanks for joining. And today is going to be a little bit special. It's a little bit unorganized for me. I literally got back yesterday. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm discombobulated, as they say. But we're here. We're going to do this because we love this. And there's nothing better than getting together with your friends and unboxing some new, fresh toys. So I found a peg hanger while I was away, which was awesome. I'm going to share that news with you guys, and we're going to get it out as box. And also, today, of all days, did you come here to kill me? I am joined by a very special guest. I am joined by the man who thought of and up with the DL44 network, who I don't think needs that much of an introduction. I think what he needs is to be brought in and shown off. Ryan Dole.
Hey, good morning, Steve. Dude, what's going on?
Well, that was like my hard in.
Yeah, that
because
was
I didn't come up with an introduction because I am too tired.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
But anyone that's on here will know you, because you are the man who brought this all together, the DL44 network.
Well, it wasn't just me. Kevin Wong from Towing Around, he was a big part of this too. And
well, I was about to say, why don't you tell us a story about how it came about?
Well, okay, maybe it was kind of me pitching it, but I was like, everybody seemed to wanted to do Star Wars content, whether it was Kevin just doing like an extra stream on his channel, or me wanting to do like go over and do on like flip through like Star Wars magazines from the 90s, or even just stuff like this, just stuff where we can just hang out and talk Star Wars, because we seem to be doing that a lot, because that's kind of how a lot of us met through. And
isn't that what we do when we get together, right? We wax lyrical about the stuff we love.
Right. And so at that point, I was like, everyone wanted to do a Star Wars stream. Everybody wanted to do a Star Wars show, because it's just like, yes, is the internet oversaturated with Star Wars show and content? Absolutely. Do I care? No. So this is kind of like this is why it's called a network, because it's just for our friends who just want to drop Star Wars content, have no place to put it, maybe it doesn't fit with their channel, and they can just come on here and drop it off and just be like, it doesn't matter who. I know Jamie, who's been on the show with you, and he was on with you here before. He's been on one of our discussion lives as well. He wants to do some extra shows. He wants to talk about well, you know what? I'll let him talk about it.
Secrets and surprises. And what do we say? What do we say about our secrets and surprises? Our secrets and surprises can only be a surprise if you have subscribed to the channel.
Correct. So I know he wants to put stuff on here. Again, we're doing our live topics. Kevin's been putting up unboxing shorts as well. So
I saw that.
Yeah, he's been wanting to do that. So it's just, everybody wants to put stuff on here, and I'm always like, there's only a few people that can actually just because how StreamYard works, can put stuff up and upload stuff for everybody. But I will happily set up everything and get people rolling and pressing play, or if they want to press record, I can drop it on there. If they already have it pre-recorded and pre-edited, if they want to drop something on there, they can just send it to myself or Kevin. We'll upload it, and any of that kind of stuff. So it's,
obviously it's not a free-for-all for everyone at this point. It has to be kind of streamlined and have some order about it. So it's not like, hey, anybody out there, send me something.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, just to make sure. You gotta be like a friend of mine.
Well, you already have to be doing this shit kind of thing, right? So
right. Yeah.
So just before everyone gets excited, but that's not to say if you send something in that it won't get featured in some way, right?
Right. Yeah. And I'm more than happy to do it. I feel like there's still a lot of stuff that's just not talked about or looked at as far as Star Wars is concerned, and YouTube is concerned. Like I said, there's so much Star Wars content on YouTube on TikTok and whatever. But everybody wants to be the first and have the news. Nobody really wants to kind of discuss what they're looking at
after the fact,
or like let it have it be digested, or some people just have like, there are podcasts as well that do like just a lot of topics of like, hey, what if this, and hey, do you remember this, and that kind of stuff. And that's awesome. But that's also kind of like, we do have a podcast style show that we drop just randomly, where it's like me, you, Paul, Brandon, Jamie, whoever, right? Kevin, right? Any of us. And we just kind of like drop in, talk about what we just experienced or what's coming up, or just things that's on our brain. But I mean, also, like I said, when I do like flipping Star Wars and I go through like old 90s Star Wars magazines, like that is something I was looking for. The reason why I started doing that on Toy Anxiety was because that didn't exist on the internet, because I was looking for it. I was like, I want to see what this is and what these. So now it's like this whole, like, it's a hard channel to do because I'm having trouble finding old Star Wars insiders from the 90s.
Right.
Like,
I mean, that makes it, again, fun. If you've got a show where you're getting that stuff on and you find a new one, then you go on and talk about it, right? So, again, it doesn't have to be episodic and weekly. You never know, right? That's the beauty about this channel. One question for you, though.
Yeah.
One question for you, though. This show is a morning show. This show revolves around one thing. Did you prepare for this show?
I did prepare for the show.
Oh, what do you have today? Let me see. What have you got? That looks like a Starbucks-esque Star Wars.
Yeah. So it's the Hoth one. I don't want it. My cup's pretty full, so I got to be very careful.
Oh, it's an art form.
It's the. So I regret not getting these earlier. I really like these mugs, these Starbucks mugs. They fit a lot of coffee, but not too much coffee. They're very, very nice to look at as well. They're just enough. It's the right dole amount.
But today, as you know, I like my friends at Adventure Effect do these beautiful mugs. I've gone through the ones that I've got from them so far. This one is Batu. So you're on Hoth, I'm in Batu, and you can look at this. They design these and make these, and they're available over at the Adventure Effect. So this is what I'm drinking from today. And we all love Batu, right? So cheers to you, Ryan. Happy morning.
Cheers to you.
Have a sip.
I regret not getting a donut.
Did you put a shot in it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. You can. Go for it.
I have.
Yeah, that's fine.
The other thing, what was that? Did anyone hear that?
Yep.
I don't know what that was. But another thing to mention today, in honor of my special guest, look at that ginormous thing on your lip. That is a work of art, Ryan Dole. And in honor of my special guest, being traveling away for a couple of weeks, I thought, well, I was going to have a shave, but why not just keep the old duster? A few people have noticed that. It helps with savoring the coffee after a slurp. That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I think you should keep it for San Diego. We can just walk around like Super Mario Brothers.
Well, if it's something that, maybe we will. I mean, that's only a week away as well. Wow.
That's right.
Again, let's get to the point. We got a lot of things. We got a lot of things to go there. Ryan, thanks for coming on. I'm glad we could get you on finally. You're a busy man, but it's good to get you on here. I think we need to go up and see who's joining us today at this point.
Sure.
So there's no time on this one because it's not going to take that long. But let's get in and see who's joining us. As always, I just don't know what this guy does apart from watch our shows and see everyone going on. As always, first to the key, bit of troll. And good morning, bit of troll. You're always here. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for being first in the house. D Sertle's in the house as well. Daniel, good morning. Hey. Allie's in the house. She has to be in the house, helping out and getting me pushed along in my tired state to get on this morning. So good morning, Allie. Oh, bit of troll's back in. He's noticed it. See, he's saying there's some Magnum PI vibes going on. It's probably the shirt, which I do have to say, look at this beautiful shirt. From Roosevelt's The Empire Strikes Back, all the different posters. I love it. It's a great shirt. I've really got into those shirts lately. Who else do we have here? We have somebody we just mentioned, friend of the show, Jamie Perride is in the house. Good morning, Jamie. We have Daniel Irwine. Welcome. Good morning. I hope you've all got your coffees. Scrolling down here, Tony Johnson's in the house. He has all the Starbucks mugs. I refuse to put them into rotation because I do not want to expand a third mug. Okay, wow. Yeah. That's the thing. Once you've got these mugs, if you put them in the cupboard, you can't enjoy them, right? So that's what we do. We have a mug stand that holds a load of mugs, and we'll rotate from the cupboard onto the mug stand to make our lives exciting every time we make a coffee. And I think that's it for now. So how quick was that? That was great.
That's all right. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, that way we can focus on what we want to talk about. But thanks for joining us, guys. Don't forget to hit the like or the dislike, and don't forget to subscribe, tell your friends, and come and join us whenever we get up to our antics on these shows. So while I was away, Ryan, I would frequent the local stores in the other part of the other side of the world, the other side of the country, and see what they had. And at the moment, we're all demonstrating how bare the pegs can be. We're awaiting. All our micro nerds out there are waiting for Series 9 to drop because we know it's going to drop, and we know it's an amazing series. There's so many cool things coming out. In fact, I think if you follow, which you should, Micro Galaxy Squadron and Micro Galaxy Squadcast, you will have seen they posted up today that you can actually get in now and get some of the new releases on target if you haven't done already. So keep looking, people. Get out there and search. But I found this, and I'm going to just zoom in here. We'll still be here, so don't pick your nose, Ryan. Oh, I got to go back and change it. But hang on a sec. Oh.
Nope. Oh, hang on.
Got there now. I'm not used to having three. Yeah. There we go. So I found this on the peg. It's a rare. I wasn't super needing to get out there and get this thing, but when you're in Walmart and you see something hanging on the peg and it's got a shiny sticker on it, you grab it, right?
Sure.
Everything's reduced at the moment because I think they're trying to clear out the Series 8 so they can get ready for Series 9. So again, take advantage of that, people. If there's something you weren't going to get, but it's reduced to $8, get it. And then you can bust it out the box, right? And enjoy it. So this is what I'm going to start with today. Alongside of that, just to speed me along on my unboxings and getting these things out, I also have the one we've had originally from Series 5, which is the Interceptor versus Starfighter. So I'm going to bang those two out real quick today, and we'll get a look at this.
Cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. All right. So this will be a quickie. Let's get it on.
Oh, are we okay? Do you want to? Should we quickly go over what I'm going to unbox, or are we waiting for you to unbox yours?
Well, that's a good point. I did put it up in the bullet point there, whatever we want to call it.
Where are you racing to? Why so fast?
Because we got a lot to cram in. Okay, so. This is what I'll be doing. Ryan, let me bring in. Do you want me to bring your overhead cam on?
Oh, we can do this. Hang on.
There you go.
Yeah. Bang. Okay. Overhead cam. So I got forever ago, I got this Mandalorian now, which is great. Hang on. Let's get him. I don't know if this camera is going to adjust now. Anyways, I got this TVC Mando, thinking that, this is one of those cases where I didn't read the fine print. And I was like, oh, this is going to be the Mando from the hallway fight. Because then I saw he's going to have the backpack and stuff, thinking he was going to have at least the baton or something. And I was he shows up and I'm like, oh, this is pretty basic. And it's just a re-release of this Mando that just came out not too long ago. So this is which is a very awesome Mando with the soft goods.
So it's just is it a repaint re-release or is it a refigured re-release?
It's a accessorized re-release, right? So I was like, God, I don't need. Again, how many Mandos do we need? I have so many Mandos. I don't know about anyone else who's collecting TVC, but that's we're just getting Mandos, and I get it. Always release a Mando. He's probably your most popular character.
But anyone that knows you, Ryan, knows you love the accessories, right? Did this come with a cup? Is that what got you to get this thing?
No, yeah, we'll get there. So
all right.
We got
that. That's coming up. Don't go anywhere.
So then they finally announced this guy, which is the Stormtrooper, the Mandalorian Imperial Armored Commando. And he's got all the goods. He's got everything. He's got that baton. He's got the shield. And I was like, oh, that's what I needed. I needed all this stuff. So I was like, well, you know what? I'll get 2. And then this way I can suit up the Mando as well. So one can look like he's on the shelf kind of just with the guns, and the other one can be all with the shield and stuff. Then I can take the shield and stuff from the other one, put it on the Mando. So I just had to like buy.
But the thing is, with a Commando, you can get 2, right? With a Mando, you don't need 2, right? You just need different versions for sure. But yeah, you're right.
I know, but I'm like, I still look at my shelf sometimes and go, man, I own a lot of Mando stuff. Maybe Mando's my favorite Star Wars ever. I don't know.
Could be.
Also, if we keep going long, I've got an extra one of these to unbox as well. Hot Sabine comes with this one. I already have.
So you got 2 Hot Sabines, right?
So I got 2 Hot Sabines. So I want to leave one on card. We can, you know what? I don't have to take that one out because we'll take this one out. She comes on one of the larger cards that I like that they're now taking away. Oh well. But the Howler is the extra one that I wanted because now I can have one for Shinhati as well. Very important. Accessories and beasts. Very important.
So Hot Sabine's going to stay in a prison.
Well, I have one now that I can open and one that I can have.
But one's going to stay in. You're going to release the beast because you want to look at the Howler, right? I heard you say that live on there. Okay.
The Howler. Right. And hang on. There's more, Steven. We got to talk toys here. This is very important. I know you're in a rush.
It sounds like you're slipping into toy anxiety mode here.
I don't care. This is what we're talking about. We're talking about toys. We're going to have some fun. I got those new retros, that new retro pack, that new 6-pack. I was super excited to take these out of package. And I was like, man, like, let's do, I can't wait to take these out. I always wanted the ceremonial Luke. That's like one of my favorite looks. I always thought it was badass. And I like that they got to like they use it in the comics and stuff. I did that that was my first celebration cosplay in Florida.
I remember that.
Super fun. But then I was like, I don't have to worry about it because I always have these big, stupid retro stickers that are on there. Well, they changed things. They made them easy to peel off.
Oh, it's not actually printed on the card or anything?
It's not printed on the card. So now I'm like, these look slick.
So you're already showing us. We don't need to look at this later.
We don't need to. I'm going to show you just now. I don't care. I don't care, Steven. I just want everyone to know you can peel these off.
That's great.
These look phenomenal.
Yeah.
And now I'm not taking them out. This is going to be a
carded.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a way to display them. I might just punch them so I can hang them up properly or something.
Oh, see, to me, we talked about this last weekend. The little punch, the unpunched punch hole is the thing that makes it a little bit special, you know? So if you punch it out...
but it's fucking annoying because it's like because we always have this thing as collectors, and I know that, you know, that's just something that we do where it's like we see things where it's like, oh, it's mint on card, it's unpunched, so that makes it extra.
It's not about the price in my mind on this one. If you've got an unpunched card, it's something special about it because we're so used to seeing punch cards. We're so used to seeing crinkled at corners. We're so used to seeing a little tiny rip here and there. But when you get one that's pristine, it's not the value of it monetary wise.
No, I know,
but the look and the feel of it that gets you
because now it's a nice clean. It has that feeling of a nice clean card, right?
There's it's like you went to the factory. And you snuck one off of the line, and you ran away that no one knew. That's what it's like,
right? And a lot of these things would come unpunched when they were sent out to stores anyway, right? And they would just go and plop them on, right? That's why I have some real Ghostbusters Ecto Glows, minty, unpunched. They look great like that, but it's like. And again, because they're vintage, you get extra, but these aren't vintage, like they're fake vintage. Again, like when you see these cards, like here, your boy right here, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, the thing is that the images on them, they're not exact copies of the images on the originals, correct?
Yeah, right. Some of them didn't even have that, right? Like it's just like the Luke I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And it's just like even when it's unpunched, it looks so slick. But I'm like, how do I display these?
Yeah.
That's where it becomes
but also for someone like yourself, someone like I'm not even gonna say like me because I'm just trying to get the vintage Cantina, you know, Tatooine people because it takes you back to that childhood and gives you the nostalgia. I don't need the new ones are amazing because they're so articulate.
Dude,
you know. Yeah, I don't know though because I've already got the other ones, right?
Well, we're gonna get to unboxing here in a second here, Paul. Like, okay, but look, check this out. You have him, and you got him. Do you know what I wish they did with the Doctor? They didn't try to be so screen accurate.
They made it kind of toy-like.
They made him too modern, I feel.
Right.
Like where this looks nothing like he did, right? And neither did Hammerhead, Snaggletooth, any of them, right? And then all of a sudden he's now going to fit into that group. He looks a little too on brand, right? A little too screen accurate. I think they should have just gave him like a brown shirt with like yellow, like a yellow vest, like just something
more
different,
more retro.
Something more retro, like because the Stormtrooper's perfect. They didn't try to like tinker
the helmet. The helmet looks big and chunky, and it just looks like it's molded to his neck, you know.
Right, like, and even Han, the head looks a little small.
Yeah,
so, and I even like the packaging here with the
helmet separate. Yeah, that's cool.
Love it. I love this, but I feel like he's a great addition. But I just wish they went, like you said, more retro, less screen accurate.
Yeah.
Just that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I want to give a shout out to some people here.
I was going to say, if I can stop you.
I'm already taking over. Okay, go.
If I can stop you in your already unboxing something that's nothing to do with my micro galaxy, guys. It's amazing. But yeah, I think we need to go back in and recognize some more people that have joined us, friends of the show. So Kevin's here. Kevin, good morning. Thanks for joining us. It's good to have you here. The man that started all this craziness for us is in the house. The OG, the GOAT, the man himself, Paul Sang-Young Lee, is in the house.
Not enough Tevas? How about send us one and we'll unbox
Well, yeah, it'd be nice if we could get them. Some of us ordered them a long time ago.
Yeah, would be.
And guess what? Some of us aren't going to see them for another couple of months.
Somebody got a whole case of them already. Not going to name names. I don't know who.
Yeah, I mean, you could have sent one out to your friends who you're there supporting. But anyway,
by the way, I'm speaking of Ernie because I think Ernie got his already. He got his from Entertainment.
Well, we're hang on. The funny thing is we're not speaking of Ernie yet. But here, hey, look at this. Ernie's in the house. Now we can speak of Ernie. Good morning, Ernie. The Fallen Fence joining us, which is fantastic. Love it. And he says the same thing. Hit the thumbs up and drop a comment. Thanks, man. Another man who understands that we do this for our therapy, man. We do this for ourselves. This is why we're doing this, for nothing else but just getting out there and spending time with friends. It's great. You can never have too much of this shit. I love it. Thanks for coming in, Ernie. But yeah, so carry on, Ryan. What were you saying?
I'm just saying he's got them. Like because he ordered his, or maybe someone he knows. Now I gotta like rewatch the reel. But it was I think because he ordered from Entertainment Earth. Entertainment Earth already got that wave with like I think Teva and maybe Asajj Ventress. I know I ordered Asajj Ventress as well. That's my girl, my small titty golf.
The only one that we kind of all came away from the Black Series for a bit, but they're releasing their Halloween line. They've already and the Ventress, the witch Ventress is so good.
I might actually get it. I'm
gonna, but I probably won't see it for a year. But
the holiday edition Black Series up in Canada, you've seen the prices. I don't know if you remember them, but like when the Christmas ones come out, they're like $55. Yeah. Like what the hell? But yeah, let's continue saying there's hang on. Kevin's bringing this up too.
Yeah.
But I think this is great. I think this is a great idea. Kevin for toying around. I think I can do a TVC reel per week for the rest of the year if you're all interested. I know I am.
Yeah, but for the reasons we talked about when we first started, which is you usually see what's coming out. We talk about what's coming out. We get our hands on it. We don't know what to do with it, but let's go over it once it's out, right? Rather than when it's coming out. Right. Yeah, I agree.
Desertle. Good morning. Happy. I hope you have some chicken nuggets for breakfast. Ryan, you come into Ontario anytime soon. I'm going to print some Beskar spears. I should be back for Halloween. Still the plan.
Always an October visit. Did we mention Tony Johnson? Did we mention Tony Johnson in the house yet?
Yeah, needs more.
Tony Johnson's joining us. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
hey, the chat takes over, man, and I'm happy about that.
It's great. Yeah. If there is other stuff too that you ever want to see us unbox outside of this, hang on. I'm going to do one more thing. I know you're getting already annoyed with me because you're just like, I want to do this. We're gonna do it. I don't care. If we get to this point where we're like, you guys want to see more like
stuff?
You know, well, just more stuff. The in that smaller scale. I still have these that I have not unboxed. I've got a couple of these.
Save that for a separate show, man.
This will be a separate show. This is not going to be today.
No. I just mean as a whole, like the going back in time with the Micro Machine play sets, because finding them in box is fantastic. And I would say for you, you're a what? Two away from a complete box series?
I'm very close. I need
3PO?
Paul to swing by Fourth Moon toys.
Yeah.
Because there's a few there. There's a giant deluxe Death Star that came out. It completely unfolds into like
right
Tatooine and stuff, and it looks awesome. It came out during the special edition.
But you need it in box, right? There's no point getting it unless it's in box, because if it's in box, you know it's complete. And I think for you, if you can get everything in box and complete and then bust it open, I think that's going to be a great thing to see.
Yeah, so I want to get to these eventually at some point, but I do have that one. I haven't unboxed. The rest I've unboxed, and I've got this one as well. You know, we got, look at that, size noodles in there, little Max Rebo. Love it, right? In Sand Vagina, Sarlacc. I love it. This is
with teeth.
With teeth. That's the only way.
Yeah, right? No, that'd be cool. I actually had something else I was going to unbox if there was time, but obviously, you know, with Ryan in the show, we don't know. But we're talking about other things. And the only reason I was going to do this is because you were able to find this for me, and I'm building up my Star Tours shelf. So today I was gonna, maybe we'll do them at the same time or something. I don't know, but today I am busting these guys out to put onto my shelf. There's no point putting this box on the shelf because you won't see it. So they are all going to come out. And we're gonna this looks great, and I can't wait to see behind there all the little backdrop they've got. Some people will say, "Oh, you idiot, you're gonna ruin the resale value." In fact, some of those people are probably writing that out right now. But hey, man, these things need out as well, and they're gonna look great alongside our Star Speeders. So I want to break these open. So again, I wouldn't have those if it wasn't for you. So thank you, my friend.
Dude, more than happy to help. Getting the Star Tours stuff. Like, I don't have everything for Star Tours yet. There's some that came out single packed, like just some of the droids and stuff that I don't have.
The Power of the Force ones, right? The Power of the Force packaging, the green packaging that came out.
There's a green packaging ones, and there's actual Star Tour packaged ones that are different.
Yes.
So I'm missing a few of those. I just kind of grabbed them, even if they're even if they're loose.
Yeah, because they're going to be unboxed anyway, right?
Well, that and their droids, they don't come with accessories, right?
Yeah, there's a couple I've passed by and not grabbed because I don't need them yet. I'm looking for the other ones first, and that's the exciting part. But we'll
but
keep
those
going
sets,
on it. And
that set particular that I got you is one of my favorite sets. Like,
is yours still boxed?
No, mine's out.
I
don't have everything out with my D23 exclusive Star Speeder. Had to say it like that because it makes me sound really like cool, I think. And but I
can't believe you made the trip all the way out just to get that.
I can't believe I did what made that made that trip all the way to Brandon's post box. It was great. Yeah. So, but it's like, no, those sets are great.
Yeah.
But there's another one. I don't know if you know this. There's actually like 4 sets. There's another one with
yes.
Like There's like the Stormtrooper on the, like Darth Vader on that platform.
So it's the different. There's one with like the beginning one with the different dudes behind Vader, and when Vader comes out,
which is super cool. Actually, I don't have that one, but that's a cool set.
The original one with the passengers with Reese with his big camera and all that stuff. That's another one that I want to get. And those ones will be unboxed and sat in the ship. So
as they should be. And then you have the one that you got, which are the workers.
Which is great. Yeah.
And then there's a third one or fourth one, which is the Jedi training that they would do with the kids. So it's a Jedi training set
up on the stage.
So that's the other set. And I was like, I didn't even realize that was a set you could get. And then all of a sudden, I think I saw it at Fourth Moon last year, and I was like, wait a second, what's this? And I thought that was super cool. No, it was like $300 something. It was expensive. I was like, so I held off on getting it. There was something else there too. Star Tours. Oh yeah, something else with Star Tours and Disney that I wish they would make. They'll probably never make it. I would love for them to do the hosts from Hyperspace Hoopla, which was their big dance show. I would love that. If anyone has never seen Hyperspace Hoopla, just go on YouTube, type it up, watch a few of their bigger shows from Star Wars weekends. They would do like one, like at the end of the weekend, they would do a big Hyperspace Hoopla show. And it is insane. Like, it is super high energy. It's funny. It's a little horny. It is super fun. It kind of reminds me of a live action Star Wars Lego episode, because they just throw everything they take everything out of the toy box and just dump it on the floor.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that's what makes it so much fun. And I wish they would bring it back. It is it is so funny and so cool. All right.
Oh, hang on. I just want to say, this is an early Sunday morning from Scott. Scott, welcome. I didn't expect to see you this early. I always imagine you're going to be on the replay, but thanks for joining us. I know you have a late Saturday night, but the newest, amazing, shiniest release from the Death Star Stormtrooper to come our way. Scott just recently finally finished constructing his TK. I can't wait to see it. So congrats on that, man. I hope they give you your approval so you can get wearing that. So congrats, man. It's great to see that together, and thanks for joining. Should we crack on, Ryan? And Ryan, you can chat away, man, when we're doing this. But
I am going to. I'm going to bring this up. I know. Hang on. Yes, I know you're about to unbox something that Bitter Troll just said. Kind of like sparked a conspiracy theory in my head. A Star Wars conspiracy theory. Lord knows I love those. Okay, Bitter Troll. Endor living in Chewie's head rent free, it seems. Guess what? This is my theory on that. I feel like during the Empire's reign, which was quite a long time, right? It was like, what, 18 years or so? I think during that time, even though we see Endor in the Bad Batch, and Kashyyyk in the Bad Batch, I still think that like Kashyyyk got completely decimated. I think they ripped down all those trees and burned them up for energy to help build all their bullshit. So I think Kashyyyk is pretty much like gutted. God.
So like Mandalore after the bombing.
Right, like Mandalore. Right. I think Kashyyyk had that same awful, terrible fate. It just got decimated, just gutted, root, like, you know, all that stuff. So now, and Chewie knows that. And I think seeing Endor makes Chewie feel like he's back at home. There's that nostalgia factor. I just made everything super sad. Guess what? I'm done with that. So, anyways.
Good morning, Sarah Siflin. Could be the last time we have Ryan Dole.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Hey, Jamie just points out here, this is just shameless plugging for your upcoming ideas for shows. Oh, no, are we getting more Star Wars hookups this time with Chewie and Ewoks? I don't know. Maybe we're going to get the hookup show, but maybe we're going to get the decimated, destroyed, and sad show as well. I don't know. Maybe you're going to give us everything.
Yeah, conspiracies.
We'll see. Yeah. First of all, we got to get to Kashyyyk with your other show, which is
the Unknown Regions.
So we'll travel there, and that will be another discussion point for you and Trevor to discuss. But
yes,
yeah. But like I said, keep an eye on the chat, see what's going on. I'm just gonna get going here and crack open some stuff because I want to smell them. And I'm nearly run out of coffee already. So I may have to get a second one, which will mean hopefully Ali will continue to listen. We'll see. But yeah, so that's what's coming up, people. So stay tuned. And there's going to be a lot more stuff coming from this guy here. And we'll keep an eye on the chat and keep you guys going. We have another person who's just joined us here. Zeris O'Flynn is in the house, wishing us a happy unboxing. So with that, I'm going to get cracking.
Okay, get cracking, Steve. Talk me through this. What is this?
I'm gonna embiggen, not myself. Shoot, hang on. I'm gonna embiggen this bad boy, and we are gonna go and take a look at what I found. I was super excited. Any of you micro nerds out there that look for these things know it's very hard nowadays to find anything hanging on the peg. In fact, that's what makes me happy every time I go out to any thrift store, toy store, anywhere. If you see shit hanging on the peg that you wanted, now you can get it. That's amazing. So this one was hanging. This one was hanging. It is a rare, which means there's not as many made, and you're not going to find them everywhere. This is a Series 8, which is our series that we're in right now. This is Mace Windu's Jedi Starfighter. Now, this is also, from the looks of it, another Series 8 boring old backdrop, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'm going to unbox this. I'm going to put it into its little rare stand, so we'll get to that. On the back, we have our generic blueprints. So our blueprints tell us what the ship is, and you can keep them or you can throw them away. It's up to you. We have some instructions, which I always ignore and embarrass myself about not being able to do stuff. But this is a Jedi Starfighter. This is one that we've got many, many ships, and I kind of like the repaint and the reissue because of what, Ryan? What do we get? Even on a repaint and reissue, what is it something we may get that we won't get in any other ship?
Characters.
Exactly. These little dudes, right? I know we got a Mace, but Mace comes with a different droid with this one. So we actually get a different droid. So it's always worth getting a repaint because now you can have a fleet of Jedi Starfighters on one shelf. And that's amazing. So let's get on with it. We're going to use the Bitter Asian Dude inspired safe way of cutting these open, but I'm going to change it up and be unsafe. Here we go.
You're going to cut towards yourself?
Yep. I got more control. I'm an adult. I can do what I want, right?
Well, that's one way to get views, I guess.
Well, I'm not actually cutting towards myself. I'm just in control and moving this thing around. You see how easy this is, Ryan?
Yeah. I do. Yeah.
Yeah. And now we can just pluck. Oh, no, I can't. I've got a little bit there. I've got a little tail.
Oh, wow.
Hanger on her. There we go. All right, look at that. I don't know what happened. And again, I'm not complaining. I used to really enjoy seeing what was behind the ships as well as the ships themselves because they did all that amazing artwork. And this is a common image now on all the Series 8. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Series 9 is going to bring us. Because I miss unveiling the beautiful artwork that somebody's created to stick on there. Again,
we're gonna have to ask them at San Diego. We're gonna have to,
for sure.
Hey, what's your guys' problem?
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna word it that way, right?
Okay.
I think I'm gonna put some nice, musk smelling scent on my mustache and just ask them, is the decision because you're spending more time on the beautiful artwork on the ships themselves and you're knowing that people are unboxing these now not unboxing these now, so what's the point of wasting that artwork? Right. I don't know. Maybe there will be some influence for us if we start unboxing these to get the artwork back because it's cool. Anyway, that's our cardboard. Mace Windu's Jedi Starfighter light armor class peg hanger. Beautiful.
Nice.
All right. The first release is when we get the smell. Out it comes, and I'm saving this for a stand later on. You can peel them off or you can cut them off. I like to cut them off. All right, here's our figs, which we're going to get to. Let's pop this one out. Easy. All right, easy.
Easier than last week.
Last week was a struggle, man. Or 2 weeks ago.
Or 2 weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah, that Ahsoka's T6, man. Yeah, that was a struggle. That was a struggle. Okay, so here we go. The generic ship. Nothing's changed on the model. We just got a repaint. So it's not super purple, right? Would you expect Mace Windu's Jedi Starfighter to be super purple?
I don't think in this era. I never expected it to be. Things got brighter in Episode 3 as far as their ships were, like with the yellows and the.
Yeah. So this is a Clone Wars era ship, according to what we saw on the packaging there. So we have a distinct kind of, what's that, brownie, mauve, red?
Yeah.
We've seen on a lot of them. And there's some green. You can see the green speed stripe going down there on both sides. So not super detailed. There's no weathering that I can see. It's just a little wash. There's no skid marks, no damage. It's probably because Mace Windu is so awesome at everything that he does not get hit by blaster fire. But again, you can see that the back end there has some gray. You see that? So there is a slight color differential at the back end, which is really cool. We have ignited engines to give us that beautiful blue glow and a couple of insignias on there just to identify who they are. Now let's crack open this cockpit.
Yeah.
Let's see if they've gone to town in the cockpit. So again, it's a backwards opening cockpit. We got the details as we normally would get in the mold, but no subsequent painting. And as we've been discovering, if they were to release something in the vault with a limited number, it doesn't have to be banged out. We usually see a lot more details in the cockpit, which is why it's worth getting a ship if it's in the vault, because it's going to be different.
Right.
Yeah. Again, we've got some weapons on the front here that don't extend or pop out or do anything. They're just in there. And it looks like he never even fires them off. Look at that. The cleanest blasters we've ever seen.
Well, we don't really see them out in the space too much, so maybe it's just parked.
I think this is being put into the garage, and yeah, he's working from the office, man. He doesn't like to get out and get involved. I think this one is a barn find after the Clone Wars. Someone comes back,
a barn.
They find somewhere where it's, oh my god, it's a mint condition Jedi Starfighter, and there's a story to be told, right?
There's a story to be told for sure.
That could be a short. You know, I found this Jedi Starfighter hidden in the cave. It's never been used. It's pristine. Whose was it?
Hey, there's your personal pilot's backstory. Why you don't fly an X-wing?
Right. Or in the D&D campaign revolving around Star Wars, this could be what you could get into.
God, we should put that on the show.
A D&D? Oh man, that would be so much fun. Holy moly! All right, so we got landing gear. One on the left, one on the right. Oh, these get stiffer and stiffer. Oh, look at the smile. See the mustache raise on Ryan's lip there, everybody? Yeah, stiffer and stiffer. Ooh, Star Wars. I can't get it open, Ryan.
Yeah, well,
I can't get it. It's in there.
Patience.
Even with my 2 weeks of nail growth, I can't get it out there. Who wants to see me try this with a pair of clippers?
Careful.
Oh, I got a little bit of movement. I can't get it out. Well, this one's in.
Yeah, I know it's in. You just need to
look at it.
Try a little.
You got that little lip there. I've already kind of bent it. Try harder, he says. What's going on in the chat, Ryan? I can see some new comments. I haven't scrolled. God, maybe I'm gonna have to get.
I don't know. Everything's freezing. I'm freezing up on my end. Oh,
really?
I see why.
Oh, yeah. Paul's just giving me crap about not being able to do my job properly.
That's true. Well, I mean, it's gonna happen.
Right, I'm gonna have to work on that with some other tools, man. I can't park it, but you can see it's a generic one. I'm gonna stick it down there. We can see it now. Let me see if I can come in a little bit on this one, so I don't have to keep holding it up. Oh, I'm a little bit twisted. All right. So now we're going to get
Troll saying. Okay, Bitter Troll saying a D&D night sounds fun. I think
right. I think it sounds amazing, and it wouldn't just be one night, right? There's an episodic thing that we're all able to get into at some point. You start D&D, man. You got to finish D&D. It's not one night unless you make the campaign really easy. All right. Now let's get to Mace himself. Let's stick him in a little bit easier to see here. All right. So here's Mace himself.
Oh, that's great. That's actually pretty good.
Right? Look at the belt. Look at the detail on the belt and the saber. You
can
see
right?
You can see the gold of the saber, right?
Yep.
Look at that. The boots, again, big boots, always big boots. But that is some pretty good, not only the mold, but the paintwork that goes with it. That's pretty detailed. All the little pouches on the back of the belt. That's pretty good. No eyes though, right? What was that? Yeah, there's no eyes that I can see. Wow, he's got his eyes closed.
This is pretty good. Zaris O'Flynn. I hope I said that correctly. And aside, it's rather serendipitous that I am watching your channel in Target. I just snagged the TIE Reaper from their backstock. Total win.
No, you didn't. I put that on pre-order, so I'm not too far. But yeah, that's great. See, it's already in the stores, people. Get the TIE Reaper. The TIE Reaper is if you've seen on the Micro Galaxy Squad cast when Paul was on, Paul actually got one already and unboxed it for everyone to have a look at. It's a pretty awesome looking ship, and it fires missiles. All right, let's get this droid out. This is R8B7. Look at that.
Oh, I like the blue and the yellow. I think they made a legacy scale version of that.
Of R8B7?
I think so. I feel like they did.
Yeah, the blue and the yellow is different for sure. Stands out. Again, with the plastic. Yeah, there's no other paint on there. It's just the regular plastic with the blue and the yellow on top. So yeah, there we go. In he goes. And I am actually going to leave Mace out for a little while because, again, there's not much to show off in this other than my inability to be able to get out the landing gear. Everyone knows about the release for the droids. You pop them up, and if you get a real stiff one, it will fly out like that, which droids do. So yeah, it's gone forever now.
It's gone forever. That's it.
Oh my God, I can't tell you how far that went. That's going to be when Ryan's on Steve disappears. So yeah, but I do love the way they jump out, like they would do if they were being ejected out of the ship. Okay, so there's the Starfighter. Any questions? Anyone want to see anything? We've all seen a Starfighter. We're all good. Everyone's happy.
It's pretty straightforward. Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, okay. So now I'm going to whip open this because I haven't opened this one yet. And this is the one that came out again in Series 5. It was the very purple Interceptor, the smaller one, smaller, faster, spinny, easier, spinny one. So I'm going to crack him open and we're going to get a look at that real quick. Ryan, do you remember? Oh, I was going to bring this up earlier, but you just wouldn't shut up. So you remember the first time we got to see the Micro Galaxy? You remember that?
Yeah.
Remember the first purchase you made on Micro Galaxy?
I do. Oh, what is it?
Which was?
I got the Boba Fett's Slave 1 from Book of Boba Fett. I guess it would be the. So it had that version of Boba and Fennec Shand, and I got Luke's X-wing. Those were I got them both at the same time. That was the first ones I got.
Where did you get those?
Brandon from BC DeLorean and Other Movie Cars 2, who also has another podcast coming up called Blockbuster Year
1985.
1985. That's coming out. But anyways, I digest. We were just leaving Emerald City Comic Con in Seattle, and we were just hitting the Targets and Walmarts on the way up, and that's when we first saw them. And I was like, getting that. And then we also found DC Superpowers, and they just got their relaunch as well. And it was like, oh my God.
I remember sitting in your apartment and we opened up. I think you were typically busy. And I was like, can I open it? And I remember opening up the Boba Fett starship.
Yes.
And we were just in awe of how detailed it was, even in the first release and the launch release.
Yep.
All the bits you can play with, the hand and carbonite. Yeah, it was such a cool thing. And then it was like, I don't need to get all of these. I just need to get the Millennium Falcon. And that's when it all started.
I just see the Falcon. Then they did the Falcon from your wedding. Then they did the Falcon, so then he ended up with 2 Falcons.
And it was like, well, I can do a diorama. And then I need at least 2 of these ones. And then, yeah. And then you watch Paul get 3 of each and you're like, oh my God. Yeah, these things are cool. Again, a Series 5. And even on the slip card that we get telling us what we've got, we get artwork. And again, I just feel bad that this artwork's created and doesn't get appreciated. So even on the slip card, you get artwork of the battle going on.
Yeah,
that you would find your relevant ships in. And there must be one big piece of art that's made, because when they're in the same series or when they're in the same era, you get the same picture artwork in the background, but it's moved along a little bit, or it's up in this corner now, and you can kind of piece them together. So again, here on the back of the card, we get the same thing. And again, you've got a little battle going on, probably a big battle, not a little battle, but a little piece of the big battle that's going on. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Standard on the back. You got blueprints, instructions of how I'm probably going to fail again. And again, the landing gear should easily pop down and be able to land at any point. On the back here from our chase vehicles that we can get, which is Ahsoka. Darth Vader. And we have an A-Wing over here, which was out Series 5, and then the chocolate skiff.
Yep, the little chocolate bar. I actually hate. I love the skiffs, but the one that Micro Machines did, was so good.
Yeah, I have that. I found that in a thrift store. It's really cool.
I was there.
Oh yeah, we've done some stuff, brother.
Hey, do you know what's really funny? We both bought Micro Machines that day.
Yeah,
I bought one of the play sets, and you got that, and that's only further invigorated our love for micro scale.
Yeah. I mean, this is really just the next step in Micro Machines, right? So, all right, let's take a look at this. Again, a repaint of a model we have, nothing new, but the paint job's there. We have the bright purple, the purple that we associate with Mace Windu, all over the ship, and a nice blue tint on the cockpit. Again, I'm just gonna say, again, very clean ship, not well used, just a slight weathering.
It's a big barn.
It's so clean. It's so clean. I don't know if that is a prerequisite. If you ever make me a ship, this thing's got to be polished, waxed, and ready to rock, so I can look like a bad MF when I'm out there. Right?
I do like the vibrant purple though.
Yeah, it definitely stands out. Again, our wings, our foils, whatever you want to call them, will pop out. And again, we've got a different color underneath there, and detailing galore with some of that metallic silver up in the vents, which you don't have to do, but it's done to make it awesome.
You're right. Oh, that's great.
Cockpits on these open up the other way, so they should open up from the front here.
Does it?
Oh, God. Yeah. Should. Again, it's a pretty stiff one for me. Why did you say does it?
I don't know. It's just how I am.
Why can't I get these bloody things? Like this is going to be the show. It's going to be, can Steve actually achieve what needs to be done? Oh my God. Look, it should be so easy. There we go. Got it.
Yeah. I'm like, I think you were going too far bottom.
Oh,
trying to open.
Too far below.
Too far.
Look at the detail in there, man.
Yeah, it's so good. I have Paul was generous enough to donate to me the "This Is Where the Fun Begins" set.
Oh yeah.
And I love those so much. At first, I was like, no, I'm only doing, again, just like we always say, I'm only doing this. And then he was like, I was like, oh, I do kind of want the Obi-Wan's Jedi Interceptor. And then sure enough, Paul was like, I have 5. So
it does make me wonder if it wasn't for the fact I enjoy it so much searching for it, if I could just sit back, relax, and just wait for 5 to accumulate in Paul's storage locker and say, hey man, I hate to bother you, but is it possible I can get one of these off of you? It might be an easier way of doing it. But the fun is there at the search. The fun is there for the search.
Yeah,
right,
for sure.
So one last thing here, Ryan. Then I'm going to give you a go. So I just want to go through these figures because I want to do a comparison on Mace himself. But first of all, we'll stick to his big purple dome, or his big purple droid. Sorry, look at that.
Yeah, it's great. Again, I love that color. I think it's super vibrant and fun.
Yeah.
Don't lose this one forever.
I'm not gonna. Just pops in. But this one, there's no pop out, right? There's no pop out. This one, you have the lift out.
Bitter Asian Dude Incorporated. The possibility of that happening is high.
No, I got Paul is amazing.
Yes,
amazingly generous. And if there's something I can't find, it's comical that he'll probably have 7. But we appreciate that, and we appreciate him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do a comparison here, Ryan. Let's see if we can spot the difference. Let me get this one over here.
Yeah.
Pop him in here, and him in here. I think that there's not much difference, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. I've mixed them up like a magic trick. Can you see any difference?
No. Well, one's
Really?
got darker skin.
Right. Very much so. This is the one we looked at earlier.
Right.
Right.
Oh, I like the earlier one because of the darker skin, to be honest.
Right. This is the newer version that we looked at here. And this is the original. And it just doesn't stand out as much, right?
Right.
They've still gone for the detailing in the saber, but it doesn't stand out as much. You actually, with the face, I think there's more definition in the face with this color.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the one you can put in the cockpit.
Wow, I've got two ships.
I know. One stands outside of the ship.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this one, but hey, this one is a rare, right? So this one's going to be displayed with the rare and the figure. So
yeah,
there you go.
Absolutely.
All right, I feel I've satisfied my need. I've got 2 more ships released. We're good to go.
Paul, he's saying Micro Galaxy figures always have gigantic
they
feet.
do the boots are massive.
Well, how else do they stand? So
all right, Ryan,
they're too small otherwise. All right,
what have you got coming up for us right now?
We'll do these TVCs. Let's hang on, these guys have backpacks. Let's just do start with just one of the troopers. Let's see what it all comes with. This is the Mandalorian Season 3 Imperial Armored Commando. As far as we know, they did not hook up with anyone in the Star Wars universe.
Yet.
Oh,
that's a precision scalpel you're using, sir.
Yeah, it's...
you're cutting towards your thumb. See, dude, there you go. I mean, I cut towards my body, but I don't leave my thumb in the way for an accident.
Oh, no, dude, mine's like way up here. Like...
Okay.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Steven?
I don't know, man. I'm just looking after you. Just looking after you.
You don't need to look after me. I am an adult.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. There it is. Off the card. Nice and slick. First off, I do like the picture. I think this is just a render. I don't think this is from... Well, it might be from the show. What do I know? I don't know anything.
Is it from... It's from the... Does it look like it's live action, or does it look...
It looks rendered. It totally looks like one of the renders like they would do for like the Battlefront figures or something. But I do like this, right? Yeah, SOC Knife Safety is sus. Agreed.
Yeah, very
Agreed.
much.
All right.
Ryan's an adult, question mark? I agree.
Hey, I have the mustache to prove it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is a great picture on there. Again, back of the card. I do miss the cross sells where they would have all the figures on there. Now this looks like a legal contract. Read the fine print, I guess. But I understand.
What are they telling you not to do there, Ryan? Are they telling you not to eat it? Are they telling you not to put it in the oven? What are they telling you there?
This and the attention?
Mm-hmm.
I'll never know. It's not in English.
Oh, is it in French?
It is in French. Right? But here we got warning small parts in very small letters in many, many languages. But I guess this is their way to make sure they can ship it wherever worldwide and not have to change anything and just do one run and go. But however, as nice as that is, like you've already got one legal contract on the back. As you know, these figures also come with another legal contract in the inside. So that goes in the garbage.
Boring.
That's not a toy.
Boring.
Get it out of here. It's not a cup. It's not a plate. It's not a fork. Get it out. But again, I do miss the cross sells. I would love to see.
Yeah. Just to know it's a great way of a tick sheet almost, right? To know what you got to get.
Well, that's what it was, right? It was us knowing what we could get back. Like, we are of a certain vintage where we would keep these and use these as our reference guide. It was our Wikipedia. It was our internet. It was our mobile app
It was also before live streams and announcements and, you know, hype. So
yeah,
now you get that. Now you know what's coming up, or you know what's going to be next in the series by watching the live stream and getting excited.
Could you imagine being a kid in the 80s and 90s and they would do like Saturday morning specials where the toy companies would come out and tell you all the toys that were coming?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I think Kenner and Hasbro and Mattel back then, I think they may have missed the boat. But
you know, like the catalogs we used to get and the pages of your favorite toys. Imagine reviewing those of what's upcoming and what you can get.
Yeah, but like they do it Saturday morning, like it's a Saturday morning special that they would play during your cartoons.
Get
like,
everyone, during, right? So get everyone hyped up on the cartoons, get everyone ready for action, and then,
right. They do 2 a year. They do one kind of like heading into summer for summer vacation.
Yeah,
and then they do another one heading up into Christmas. That way, the kids like I don't understand. That's what toy commercials were.
Do you think?
I get it, but also, come on. That would have been.
Do you think Paul's watching your precision scalpel work on that tape and thinking that might be so much easier?
I doubt it. Oh, look at that. There's that baton as first seen in episode 7, The Force Awakens. Traitor, as they say. All right. There's our stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Right. Great little dude. Okay. Does his the jetpack comes off.
Does it go back on though? Well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Nice and snug. You're good.
The only reason I say that is because we were talking about this at the weekend. I think it was on Paul's show, and he was trying to get one of the pouches back into the belt, and the plastic is so soft now that it's not easy to insert a peg into a hole. And that's the reason I was asking, because it's true. Like some of the plastic we're getting now, the material they're using for these figures is soft. It's not as stiff as it once was, plastic wise.
Right.
So it's hard to put something into a hole if it's not.
When it's flaccid, it's hard to get in somewhere. You know what I mean? It's...
Our figures nowadays, we're thumbing in softies, right?
Yeah. I just had to, that's exactly it. That's exactly it.
It's so much better though, Ryan, when you manipulate your figure off screen, and so we can just stare at the card. And
well, you know what? I'm giving you at least something to look at, but it's hard to be like, it's hard. Yeah. I'm sitting here, I'm trying to like get it right and look right, and it's tough.
So what do we get? What do we get? The whole point of this is the stuff you get, right? So what do you get?
We're getting through that here. So here we get, like, they do have the removable jetpack. He's got a nice little sidearm. It fits really nice into the holster. All right.
Anna's in the house. We're in trouble. I didn't know Anna was. Oh, we're in trouble. All right.
Steve didn't know women watch the show. So
where did that come from? Jesus. Wow.
That's
I just feel we need to wind our necks in a little bit.
Yeah.
And maybe not put the whiskey in the coffee in the morning.
Yeah, maybe, right? Also comes with a little like vibro blade knife. You can kind of see there. If you drop it, if you drop these things, you'll lose them forever. Unfortunately,
that's tiny. Where does that go, dude? Does he have a little sheath for it?
He doesn't have a little slot in which you can just insert that in. So he's just, I don't know what it's supposed to do with that at all. I guess it's just extra. Thanks, Hasbro. I guess that little bit extra is always
literally nice. Though, is it something he can only just hold? There's no
yeah, there's nothing for it to go anywhere.
That's fairly annoying, really, because you know you've now got to find somewhere to put that, and you don't want him to walk around with his little knife.
Right. He comes with his a shield, a little riot shield.
Now, is that a gap in the middle, or do they actually have like a clear?
No, it's a clear piece. Wow. There's the handle and stuff in the back.
Practical. Wow.
Yeah, so it's actually like, I like that it has that. So if you want to have it like, hang on, see if we can get it like up by his face there.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a thing he can look at. I'm going to assume that this is Beskar as well, so he can be blocking lightsaber shots with this. So it's kind of unfortunate that this came out after the sequels, because then we could have had, they have shields now?
Yeah.
That would have been fun. But I still think like the Beskar troopers with the Beskar shields and stuff, like up against Rey and Kylo and stuff, I think that would have been actually
even just if it is a Beskar shield, even just having a Beskar shield, because if you can pick up a shield, you don't have to be a trooper going to get. You could be anyone with a shield and fight anyone with a saber, and it makes it more of an interesting battle at that point, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It was like Grievous's guards, right, with the staffs.
Dude, I think I like the Grievous staffs more than this awkward, clunky thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
I never into that thing. No, that's just crowd control.
Yeah,
crowd control.
I still don't understand how they're supposed to like hold it, and
even the way band camp to learn how to twiddle it properly.
Like I guess, right? He's got because he has to like twiddle it.
It just reminds me of Raiders of the Lost Ark, with the big dude with the massive sword. Spends all day twiddling it, and then
pop.
Yeah,
he gets popped. Right, so I'm always kind of not sure how they're always supposed to kind of like hold it or whatever, but almost lost it for. Oh, okay, it's the other way.
Oh, see, we've changed her. Yeah, that's right, Anna. Twiddling a band camp. That's how all Jedis became good twiddlers of their sabers.
That's right.
And Tony also hates the lack of accessory management. We need to figure that out, Ryan. I need to make an accessory box for each figure.
Well, for those who don't know, for like my Marvel Legends and stuff, I have a tackle box.
Right. But I'm just saying something that can be out on display, something you can put all your
like a little,
along with,
like a gun rack.
Gun rack.
Like a gun rack. For your, I guess, little thing to pop your knives in and stuff like that. Like, sure. But I mean, I know we're all kind of talking shit about stuff at the moment, but I do actually really like these figures. I think these are pretty slick. I have a pretty good TVC Mandalorian era collection that's on display, and I think these are going to fit in really, really well, and I'm actually really stoked.
Do you have it based around your oh my god, the ship?
My Razor Crest?
Yeah.
No, so my Razor Crest I actually kind of have with my Tatooine set at the moment. How that one's going, but so I've got 2 shelves of Mandalorian era. One, the top shelf is all the villains, so it's got like they're not Death Troopers, but though there's Death Troopers on there. Oh my god, the robots from season 2.
Yes, yeah.
So I got those
dark
troopers.
Yeah.
Pardon me. So it's got them with the lockers. I've got the zombie troopers. I've got the dudes on the speeder bikes with the Grogu's in the bag.
Do you have the corridor? The corridor of Moff Gideon?
I didn't get the corridor.
Do you want it?
Like, maybe I do.
I've got it, and I don't need it, man. Like I picked it up at Ross for a ridiculously cheap price. If you want it, go and okay.
Then yes, I do. Okay. But I've also got the ATST from the village. That's all painted up. With the Raiders, I got the N1. I've got Tusken. I got Tusken Raider camp that I set up as a display, and then I got 2 of the Navarro bars connected to make one big backdrop, and all the heroes are there. And plus, I've got the.
Are they the same as Nanaimo bars?
Nanaimo bars. That's what it is. A Nanaimo bar. But it's super. I don't know. I love my Mandalorian set. I love this show. I love this era. You know what? We all have our issues when we're all at a certain age. We all have our issues with the sequels, but Lord knows I love it enough that I will cosplay from the sequels. Because I do love Kylo. I love it's crazy. I love the characters, but sometimes I feel like the movies kind of did us dirty in some ways.
Well, you love the look and the story behind the character. You don't necessarily need to watch it again on screen, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Do you guys want me to unbox my Mando and the other trooper, or do we want to just?
We may as well see this Mando because we were going to do a cross comparison with the additional extras, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Because the reason reason you bought this, as we were told this morning, is that because it comes with some additional accessories, right?
Right.
So, what did the first one come with? Just a jetpack?
Which one? The Mando?
Yeah.
So this Mando comes with just the jetpack and a pistol. He has a soft. Well, we'll go through it.
Yeah.
He has a soft goods cape, but this is the Imperial base Mando. So this is the one where, again, season 3, he's on Mandalore.
And the original one you got came with what? Do you remember?
He came with he came with everything but the rifle. So he's got his vibro blade.
Right.
Again, no spear in this one either. And he's got his pistol.
Well, I think the spear comes with the hallway.
It does. The spear comes with the hallway.
Yeah.
Right. So and again, no sheath for the blade. So I was does
it go in his boot?
Nope.
No.
Nope, it does not. It does not. Again,
everybody wants you to unbox, by the way. Paul's saying unbox them, and then Bitter Troll saying unbox them so you can go out and buy some more.
Yeah. Again, great card art. I actually don't understand the color schemes behind the names and the backdrops. There has to be something. Maybe that's something I will ask at San Diego Comic-Con when I see the.
Maybe it brings a certain color allows you to see everything about the figure if it's behind it.
Yeah, maybe. But even like the original vintage ones had that too, where some of them would be red and some would be green, some would be yellow.
Write that question down.
That's definitely a question. I don't know. Maybe even maybe D-Cirtle knows. He's pretty informative about that kind of stuff. But again, card art, awesome. Mando is awesome. I am not.
Paul's saying the same thing. Doesn't the blade goes in his boot? That's what I thought. You sure there's no little slot in his boot?
There's no slot in the boot. There's no slot in the boot.
Okay.
I am so sorry. There's no slot.
Bitter Troll says Mando's too busy stabbing dudes to put the blade away anyway.
That's true. That is true. Do you know which playset I'd love to have as a diorama from season 3? No, it's not even season 3. It's season 2.5. Book of Boba Fett. I want the meat locker.
Oh yeah, when he goes to the gang, the dog gang.
Yeah, I want that. I want the meat locker.
That's when he tried using the Darksaber for the first time and sliced his leg off, right?
Right, and then imagine if they had like that leg with the gash on it. Like, again, all they have to do is make a new thigh, and I'd buy it. It's the Smithers, but she's got a new hat.
It's removable thigh piece.
Yeah, so I'm absolutely that collector when it comes to TVC, especially The Mandalorian. Again, I love the show. It's so much fun, and I love Book of Boba Fett as well, and I love Ahsoka. I am what haters on the internet call a shill.
Oh, right, because you can't possibly enjoy something if the internet doesn't, right?
That right. That's right. You're not allowed to. So hang on. Comparing these are. Oops, I'm looking at the wrong. I'm comparing to the wrong spot. Okay, I gotta be looking at the screen. I gotta be like like the Muppet Show. I have to watch one screen.
Can you zoom in or bring them up a bit because we're losing them in the background there? There you go. That's perfect. There you go. There you go. Now we can see.
So these are the same figure.
Okay. But the boots a different color?
Nope.
No. One looks gray and one looks brown, but that's probably just your light.
That's probably just my light, or my lack thereof. I'm just using the powers of the sun.
Yes.
Today.
Okay.
But they do look like same figure, which is fine. I can always put more Mandos in a display somewhere. I'm totally fine with that. So he comes with this jetpack. Let's put it on. Let's put this jetpack on. Let's see what happens. We got to move the bandolier out of the way as per usual. Move that stuff over. So now he's got his.
Even Paul's saying the same thing. It must just be your light. He's just said the same thing as well. The boots they look grayer and brown. So it happens, man. It happens with these cameras.
Right.
I'm constantly being told.
Oh, the bottom boots. Yeah, sorry, you're right. I'm looking at, for whatever reason, I'm looking at the thighs, and you're right. These.
Yeah, because when we say boots, normally we mean thighs, right? But today we're actually thinking.
For whatever reason in my head, well, I'm not thinking thighs, but I'm thinking the calves, right? Like the armor parts. I was thinking, but no, like the
boots. So the boots are different.
Yeah, these ones are
Okay,
more brown.
so we're not going crazy.
So no, it's me not paying attention.
So maybe this is why we had a re-release. Maybe they said, "Oh man, we got the boots the wrong color. We have to make another fig."
Well, here's the other thing too. This cape is tattered.
Mm-hmm.
This one is clean,
Pristine. It's
right?
ironed even. Yeah.
Yeah, and this one's all. I like this cape better when he's got blaster holes and stuff in there.
Yeah.
Now it makes me want to rewatch the season 3 again and see
to compare the boots.
Not compare the boots, but even like, did he put a new cape on before he went to go beat the crap out of people? He's like,
I can't. I'm going to get through one show without talking about this. So I'm not even going to put that comment up.
Yeah, I see. It's an inside joke, so we're not going to.
Yeah, we're not going there. But yeah, I don't think he has anything new though. I don't think he goes out and buys a new cape. I don't think he even goes out and changes his underwear. I don't think he's a buyer of new clothing.
Dude, I don't even know if this dude showers.
Bro, I don't think so. How do you shower if you can't take your helmet off?
Right? Because he's on top of that. We've watched him go to bed in armor.
Dude, right? No one showers in Star Wars.
Dude, that's not true. Solo, Han and Chewie shower together.
That's true.
So they do have like shower refreshers. So obviously, but I don't know if the Falcon has a shower, which is going to make Empire Strikes Back really gross. And then you've got.
You're telling me Lando didn't have a shower? Lando had a shower.
Lando had a shower.
Lando had a shower.
You're right. You're right.
You're right. A big shower. It had water for humans and oil bath for the droids he took in there.
Yeah, and then plus that like Leia was in the Falcon more often after Empire Strikes Back because Chewie's hair looked so much better and had more volume. Yeah. So you could tell he's like, I'm going to use the princess's shampoo, and he's using it. There's another conspiracy theory. But I don't think the Razor Crest had a shower. So it must have been freaking ripe in that armor.
It was definitely a new type of vacuum bidet as well, though, because there was no Star Wars paper hanging up next to it either. So.
Oh, right. In that little.
Yeah.
Yep. That was like a Japanese style sized toilet closet.
I mean, not to focus on the toilets of Star Wars, but.
No, I think that's important.
Okay. Maybe we'll do a show on that too. But I mean, it just reminds me of the last scene of Alien. Or Alien 4, when it sucks the alien out the tiny little hole. I don't think I'd want to vacuum myself.
Let's take the shield off this guy. Let's get it on Mando.
I think Kevin earlier mentioned C-cup hands.
Oh, C-cup. That's a good size.
No, I mean, there's hands there for holding.
Oh, cup. Hands!
Yeah. C hands, yeah.
Because I have C-cup hands too.
Oh, that was a great silence. That was such a great silence. Wow, that was the best. That's the clip I'm going to save forever.
How come no one's ever used that joke?
Oh, Jamie's got a good point to make. Maybe they just use the 3 seashells. I mean, there's a good possibility, right?
Oh, man. I love Demolition Man. That's a fun movie.
Yeah.
I got to find that shot of him walking down the hallway and he's got all this.
So what's happening off screen there, right?
Sorry, I'm just getting I'm trying to get I need to make sure I can't be like sitting here, my arm stretched out, trying to put it in his hand. It wasn't working. I needed to focus there a little bit. So we've got Mando with his hallway fight gear. Yeah. So maybe I need the hallway as well, because they came out with that. But they didn't come out with the right hallway. I think it's actually, I don't know if that connects to the one that you got at Ross, because there's that other one with another Mando Commando. Mando.
Yeah, the one I got Grogu prison cell, Beskar spear.
But this one came out last year, and it's just another hallway. But it's not this hallway. The hallway he has the fight in has those like shield guards, the same ones that that are similar to the ones in episode 1. And then he kind of just walks through and does his own like Daredevil style hallway fight, which is awesome. And I still thought that scene was badass. I actually don't understand why people got all like about season 3. Maybe because it came out right after Andor, and maybe people had a tone whiplash.
We talk about this all the time. You know, let's not even give those people the time of day. It's them.
Oh,
you have them. To hate. You have to hate. I guess we're gonna go back here to Zereso Flynn from the Force Guild here. Saying he had it on pre-order too, but isn't it right that if you see it on the shelf, you grab it? Now, do you need two? Possibly. Is that one you found hanging sitting there on the shelf, one that's just a bonus one for you to have, and now you got two? Or do you cancel your order? That's the next thing. I think I just see it as a bonus. I was meant to have it, and that's why I found it on the shelf. But yeah, I agree, man.
Maybe are you one of those collectors that needs like 2 of each TIE fighter? Because
that one's a big ship. So I don't need 2 of those. They're like dreadnought class, man. They're huge. So, but I think if I find it on the shelf, I'll buy it, and then I'll do a pull and forget to cancel my other one.
Right there, he is with the rifle in hand.
Yeah.
It looks good. Honestly,
I wonder if is there a blade slot in his gauntlet? Maybe is there a little tiny slot in the gauntlet you can put the blade?
Nothing.
Okay, I'm fixated on that blade, man. It's just so small and just. I'm worried. I'm worried for you.
I'm worried for me too. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I guess it's just going to go in my little bag of accessories. It's so funny. I don't know if you have this, Steve. So I have a little Ziploc bag where I just throw the extra accessories in.
Well, I have this. I have a couple of these actually. I bought them a while ago from thrift stores, and they're not a tackle box as such, but they're just, you can see a kid's crayon all over them. But I put everything for figures inside of this thing, right? So,
which is perfect.
Yeah.
However, there are certain like small handguns and knives and stuff like that where I'm like, I don't remember who this came with.
Right. So then you've got to have a labeling system, right? So
yeah, well, I'm too late for that now. I'll tell you that. Some of them are pretty obvious who it comes with, and then there's times I'm just like, what is this?
Yeah.
These are great. By the way, these are great figures. I know in my head I was like, oh, I don't need another Mando, but like just having one where I can have just the different without having to cycle it out. So now I can be like,
honestly, I think you need the tattered cape, and you definitely now need the gray boot versus brown boot, just in case that was a mistake, right? So it's a good job. It's a good job you got it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm digging this. I'm digging these figures. Again, I love Star Wars. I love collecting Star Wars. It really does give me that, like, it inspires my imagination to have that sense of adventure that you get with these figures. So
yeah, I was just cutting back to Micro Galaxy here. Paul's saying that the Reaper is the same length as a U-wing, and again, the U-wing's pretty long, so it does take up some room. And I was talking to you about this briefly yesterday. It's like I'm definitely going to be rejigging the room once I get more boxes off from the shelves, because the shelving units don't do them justice. I'm now going to have to rethink, and behind me is going to have to be some long ass shelves that I can just line these things up on, because they look so much better that way.
All right. Well, I'm going to save the other Commando because we've already opened one.
Okay.
Do we want to do Ahsoka? Do we have time? Are you ready to go?
Well, I want to get through these, and I think we can wax lyrical about these as well. So
you know what?
Cool.
I'm going to make you the big one on this one.
Yeah.
If I need to show something off, I'll embiggen myself.
Sure. We can do two at the same time.
Dude. Won't be the first time, and it won't be the last. So let's
but yeah, I want to go through. We're
talking about toys, people. We're talking about toys.
Jesus, your mind's in the gutter, people.
Well, I don't want Allie getting mad at you being like, what did Ryan mean by that?
Yeah, well, that's
the first time.
Anna's swaying people to think we're talking about something different. I blame Anna.
Oh, Anna's a pervert.
Okay, so let's go through this. Like we mentioned earlier, this is Star Tours pack from Disney Parks.
What year?
This is 9. Is it?
It's not 90s.
Is it 2000?
I think it's 2000.
2010.
Yeah, 2010.
Wow.
So
okay.
I don't know how you feel about that year specifically in Star Wars collecting. I have very strong feelings. I feel like the 2008 to like 20 till Disney bought it. till Disney bought Star Wars.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the best time to be collecting Star Wars. And yes, they were doing a lot of re-releases then too. A lot of people don't realize that, but because they kept changing the packaging, sometimes people didn't necessarily notice. So it might be the same Obi-Wan, episode 3 Obi-Wan you're getting, but he might have different accessories. He might have the baton where he's fighting Grievous. He might have a cloak and whatever, just it's all the same.
Yeah.
But they came up with a lot of deep cuts and a lot of deep dives and just a lot of
different. It was like experimental times, right? Let's try this. Let's try what do we call that? Creativity, right? It was like we were still thinking outside the box. We were still trying to not be cookie cutter, boring old.
Right, and because there wasn't something coming out every year, see, there it is. What did Ryan mean by that? We're talking about toys.
Yeah.
Oh, God, women are.
We talked about it earlier, Ali. The X-wing and Boba Fett Starship. Just crack them open 2 at a time.
Yep. Just crack them open. The it was that time where also there was not new shows and movies coming out every year. So because of that, they could always go back and be like, oh, hey, let's make these pod racers that never got made. Let's make these characters from the Cantina that never got made.
Yeah.
Let's make, all this stuff. But now because they're pumping out stuff every year, I feel like,
look at that. This one has never
been open.
I know there's going to be some people out there that really don't appreciate this, but life's too short, people. You got to enjoy these.
Yeah. So again, I feel like it's that because they're making content so frequently now, I feel like Hasbro gets bottlenecked.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, we can't keep up with all the stuff they're making. And
we also know that they probably don't have the free reign to choose what they want to make either, right?
And there's that too. I'm pretty sure the lords that be at Disney have very strong opinions on what should get made and what shouldn't, which is why I should be in charge of that. They should hire me.
See, look at this beautiful cardboard. Like it's stiff I love it.
Yeah, dude.
You can see on the other, you got to test. It doesn't smell like I thought it was going to smell. But let me just go on here and we'll talk about who we're getting in this box.
Okay.
Right? So if nobody's ridden Star Tours before, you're probably thinking, what the hell is this? But if you've ridden Star Tours, you will recognize every single one of these characters. I love it. It's so iconic. Signal droid, we see that a lot. Our host, I guess we could call it our host, our stewardess.
Our stewardess. Our steward droid, I guess.
The one that gives us the pre-travel preamble. And then we have Ace that we get introduced to.
He's our pilot that goes, what are you doing here?
Yeah. And you think it's some giant ass robot and he just steps down. He's a little Ewok sized dude with big shoulders. The 3PO in this set, I really like it.
Yes. It's one of the best 3POs.
I love the look of this 3PO. And then we have our luggage attendant here as well.
Which is great.
Yeah.
And again, the luggage attendant comes with stuff that I love in my Star Wars accessories, which is mundane things.
Yes. 2 pieces of luggage. We also have stands here for the people that can't stand on 2 feet.
Correct.
So how good is that? How good is that? All right. Now,
when you open that 3PO, I have opinions.
Okay.
But they're all good, but I do want to talk about them.
Yeah. That's why we're opening them, right?
Right.
So
it's great.
I'm probably going to keep the box on this one because I don't feel it deserves to go in the trash because of what it has about it. So I will be keeping it for sure. And that way my old brain won't forget who these people are called like that. But this box is being kept because it's too cool. Too cool. I'll find a place to line it up. All right. Now, the other thing I was really interested in seeing in this is this backdrop. Oh, I see.
Awesome, right?
You can't see it. Now you can. How cool is that? Right?
Yeah, the hanger.
The hanger, man. And look at the different colored star speeders.
Yeah. Hey,
and the design.
If anyone from Micro Galaxy at Jazzwares is watching this,
I need a star speeder.
Please make all 4 of those.
Yeah, we've seen them. We've seen them in pretty much the same box as this. They did a small version of all the different colored star speeders. Do you remember that?
Yep.
Yeah. So there is, marketing, revenue. if you were to build the original, right?
Right.
And then you were to build the 3000, and then you were to do the yellow one, and then you do the blue one, and then, you know, so there's money to be made there, and I collect every single one of them. Every single one of them. I love this. This is cool. This is staying, like I say. Oh, that's so cool. All right. I'm going to take the stands out because we'll need them later.
You are going to need them later.
Yeah.
For sure.
There's no manipulation to them. They will literally just hold in one position. They're both the same side. And let's start working up. So, Ryan, what is your favorite in this box set?
Oh, Ali Sansan, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's my favorite one because she just, first off, I love the droid, the waitress droid from episode 2. And then you throw on those vibrant, oh my gosh, we got it's birds outside right now.
Your fan base, the Ryan Dole fan club's outside the window.
Oh, yeah. Dude, no. So there's a bunch of crows chasing a bunch of seagulls outside. Oh God.
Yeah. See, Tony's on board, man. I think we've done it, guys. I think we've figured out what we need to have that we didn't know we needed until this day. We're going to get the Star Speeders, man.
Yeah, why not?
We get the Star Speeders. But look at this. This is the luggage.
Open it.
It's like it's got a Louis Vuitton-esque imprint there. We have the green lights on the side there too. And then let's open her up. Whoa, look at that. Huh?
It needs dude, do you know what do you know what would have been a great Easter egg? Because you know how they have the luggage scanning, right? And then they'll throw in like all these Disney Easter eggs in there.
Yeah.
They should have put one. It could be sculpted in there because I don't think it would fit as a full-on replica. But they should have sculpted inside of there a Madame Leota.
Be fun.
From Haunted Mansion. It's
a deep cut. But here's the thing. I don't know if you noticed, but only one of them has this serial number on it. I wonder what that is.
Yeah,
this one doesn't have one.
I don't know.
Look at that. So they both open. They both have the same interior, but it's cool that they open. Hey, here's a thought. Now you can store your vibro blades and tiny little things you didn't know you needed in the luggage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe I should be doing that.
Look at that. All right, luggage is going up there. Both the same, but one's got a serial number. Now we get our luggage handling boots.
Let's see. Yeah, he's a well sculpted dude too. So.
All of these are though. There's nothing not good about the sculpting of these guys. Oh, he did have a safety belt, but I didn't need to cut it because guess what? It's a vintage.
Yeah, it's so old that it's just
it was like, I can't be bothered anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, super well detailed and sculpted.
Yeah. Again, great figure.
Yeah. His little hat. Is that a little hat? That's a little hat, right?
Yeah. Well, it's a safety hat.
Well, he must have stolen a child's one if it's a safety hat. Look what it's doing. It's so tight. It's pulled his head in. Jeez.
Look at that.
Yeah. We got
a nice little paint job on the back.
Yeah. Yeah. And those are gray boots for those watching at home. Gray boots. Mm-hmm. But again, the detail in the boots is pretty cool too. You know?
Do you know what this makes me want now with the luggage and the Rexes and stuff? Do you remember in Book of Boba Fett when they had Mando taking public transit?
Yeah.
And they had all that luggage on the thing with the Rex droids driving it. And he's like, hey, you can't take that. You can't take your weapons on board.
Mm-hmm.
They need to make that set. The one where it's like,
yeah,
you have the luggage compartments, and then they should have the luggage compartments empty. Like they don't come with anything other than like the luggage, but you open it up and you can actually put Mando's gear in there.
But these are all great ideas. And don't forget, while you're at San Diego,
I can pitch all of this. I can be like, hey, off the record, blah, 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 blah. Make this.
I need more luggage handling people.
They must
get 31.
When they're at conventions, they must get that constantly. Make
I
this, make this,
I
make
would
this.
hate I would hate people even more than I do now.
Right? Like
Oh,
make
hang on a
everything. Okay,
sec.
well,
Hang on a sec.
oh,
Look at this hand. Will it focus? Look at that hand.
oh.
How am I going to get a case in there? Because there's a knob hanging out.
You'll get it. Pry it in there.
It's like his finger is bent so far in. Wow, that's a weird finger. But the sturdiness of the handles, they bend in the middle. So there we go. I got it.
Yeah, see, you just gotta
Look at that. Huh? You don't get enough luggage handling in Star Wars, right, Ryan?
God, you sound like me with cups.
Look at that. Huh? Look at that. He knows how to do his job properly. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm going to go on the other cam there for everybody to see as well. There you go.
Well, here.
Look at that. He's such a cool dude. It's not the best of cameras. It won't zoom in, but you can get an idea.
Yeah. Whoop.
All right. Let's put him over here. I'm going to say 3PO to last. How are you getting on with yours? How's your
well, here, while you're prying that one out, do a little embiggening. So I got my howler out. For those who don't know, he also comes with a separate set of hind legs that you can pop off so that he can sit down and relax.
I am daintily cutting my tape here. So carry on.
Yeah, my camera's going super pixelated here. I think my connection's bad on my phone. But no, again, great. These are great, super well detailed.
Mm-hmm. Is it furry, Ryan, or is it molded fur?
Is which?
Is the beast itself furry, or is that molded fur?
Oh, that's molded. That is
okay.
That is molded. Articulated jaw, right? He's more like a big goofy dog than.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah.
His
jaw opens as well.
Jaw opens as well. He's very articulated, so he's got like
does the head and neck articulate too?
Yep, head and neck articulate.
Ooh. Nice.
All that. Same with the legs. The legs are very articulated. It looks like you can. If you want to, you could take the saddle off, but I think it's one of those things where I think if you take that saddle off and try to like plug it back in, I think it wouldn't fit.
Every time I think of a saddle, I just keep thinking of the tauntaun.
Right? I think of the tauntaun. I think of the dewback.
Yeah.
Like I think we all kind of go through that. And again, probably can't really get a good focus on it. Come on, focus. Anyways, the most attractive card ever made.
Oh, that's a side eye, man. That's an unapproved side eye.
Yeah, so I'll take this one out of package. Again, Hot Sabine, man. She's
all right.
She's the best.
We're talking articulation. I've now got my little pilot guide. Look at this. Awesome. So again, we have see-through or transparent wands.
Mm-hmm.
We have the articulation on the hand. See that? We have articulation on the shoulder and the elbow. So this dude is able to land any crap. Look at that motion. Look at that motion. Love it. So yeah, he's super articulated there. Absolutely zero articulation on the body whatsoever. All the effort went into the hands, which is all he needs.
I don't think the rest of it articulates.
Look at the sides. They're like a transparent plastic with little electronics in there.
Oh, that, yeah.
And half of me wishes there was a battery compartment and that was a little LED, because that would just be fantastic. But I love the transparent sides there. And he or she, it will fit into here. And there you go. Let's hold it up here again. There we have him. He's there to guide in any of our star speeders.
Let me get you.
I got my hands full. Sorry. Yeah. So there we go. There he is. Over here.
Hey, help!
Hey, help, over here. There we go. That's so cool. I'm super pumped right now, and I've only got through 2 of 5. All right. Yeah, and less big in my mustache face. There we go.
You'll have to do it.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, my StreamYard's being poopy.
Okay, I only know one.
You can just drag it over. You don't have to shrink it or anything. You can just drag it over.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. All right. So 2 or 3. I'm gonna do this dude. And it's plastic solid. It's old school plastic. Oh well, we have a safety belt. We have a safety belt. I am gonna have to use my dainty snips here to release the safety belt.
Snip, snip.
There we go. There we go. All right. Let's check. Oh, let's check him out. All right. I love the coloring on this. Ryan, you are probably very happy with this coloring too.
Yeah.
Very with the blue and the orange and the silver. It is Star Tours all over. Again, shoulders move, elbows move, hands. No movement to the hands, just elbows and shoulders. Now, what's going to be interesting to see if he fits into the old chair in the cockpit. Hips move, knees move, ankles are solid. But yeah, it's he's pretty buff. Look at that butt.
It's got to be comfortable to sit with.
Yeah, but again, we also have the visor. So just like with Rex, the visor will pop up. Pro expressions, the head will turn. Yeah, super articulated. He's cool. Very cool.
He is cool.
Will he stand up though? The legs don't spread very well. There we go. Now on to Ryan's favorite. Now, do we have a safety belt? Yes, we do. I'm going to quickly release our
while
safety
you're
belt.
Releasing that.
Yep.
I'm just going to do a quick go through of the Sabine figure.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So she's got her poncho. So we got soft goods. Then she's just got the regular paint job that she had in Ahsoka for the armor. Good stuff. She comes with an extra helmet that's a replaceable head. So the last time she came out with a helmet, they had the helmet just be able to pop on and off, but then the helmet was giant.
Right.
And collectors lost their collective minds over it. Yes. They're like, it's so big. What are you doing? So now they have it. So it's got the ball joint in the inside. So she can hold it or interchange it, however you want to do it. So they listened to the fans, as they say. And then we've got her lightsaber and her lightsaber hilt.
Yeah.
There as well. Awesome stuff. And then, of course, her two blasters as well.
And do they have holsters?
They do. She's got holsters.
She's got Saber have a belt clip.
Saber's got a belt clip as well, so she's able to put everything in there.
And how's the plastic of that said belt clip?
It's good. Good. All the plastic on this is really good. Solid stuff. It goes right into the slot. Perfect. First try. No warm up. Right? It's good stuff. Let's go back to you. Back to you.
All right. So here she is. We have a spinny wheel, which is great. A lot of detail in said wheel down at the bottom there, which I love.
Yeah.
And as you can see here, there's no articulation to this point up to the hips, but it will swivel at the waist.
That way you can give her a sassy pose if you want to.
Right. So the pose is almost here. We have no articulation in the elbow, so you know it has to be sass, or at least explaining like this. So it will rest on the hip. The head does move, but it doesn't turn. But the interesting thing is in the back here, we have a little hole for this pipe to go in. So that needs to fit into there. And it's not very long a peg. So I'm wondering if the reason it's out is because it will not locate into the hole. Maybe it's, oh, there we go. It wasn't so soft it wouldn't go in. Now it's in.
Nice.
But it does make it hard to manipulate the head more because of these stiff wires there. But it's in. It looks like the head and the jaw. You see that? So the head and the jaw actually move independently. So it will open and close. See that?
Yep, I
That's
do.
pretty cool. So she can chat away to you. Now, the only thing I'm not sure about is, Ryan, you may have figured this out in your years of owning and playing with, but there is a peg on the hand.
Yes.
So what is that primarily for? Because there is no hole in the hip.
Correct. That is because this is a straight up repaint of the waitress. And that peg was for her tray. So
it would have to be turned up the other way.
So it would be turned up the other way. And then
that would, you'd have to do it like so.
Right. So then she would have her tray there like that. And then she would be holding it. But because she doesn't have the tray, and then it's just a straight up repaint, they didn't remove the peg. So that's where that's from.
Right. Okay. That makes all the sense in the world because she cannot place it anywhere else. But look at that sass.
Yeah. So great figure, right? It's so good.
It is. And again, that's why we get this stand to hold the figure in place, which I'm hoping. Nothing is actually like the same circumference as the. So I'm hoping it just slots into the back. Yeah, there you go. So it slots into the back clip to hold it into place. And then again, up to here, that's how she would be. Let's stand back so you can see. Look at that sass. Oh, let's put it
cover your face. There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a great figure.
Yeah. It's going to look so good out there.
She's great. Good. The colors are sharp. You know, it's.
Yeah, I love the colors of it. And obviously matching to our pilot as well, Ace. Is there anything else you got there, Ryan?
No, I just.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll go straight into 3PO.
Yeah, maybe I'll start. Maybe I'll put Sabine.
3PO has safety belt, handcuffs, keeping him in place. Again, I love this 3PO. He's got that. We talked about the shine a few times, right? The metallic shine of the 3PO figures.
Right. Yes. The metal
shine is. Yeah, this shine is so good. But again, this reminds me of the original figure because it had this same kind of feel and look about it. But this one's super articulated. So we get the waist with all the cabling underneath. Also on the back. Look at that.
Yeah, he's great. This is one of the best 3PO figures ever made. Yep.
The head moves in such a 3PO way.
Again, it's none of this like it. All 3PO. This should be the measuring stick for 3POs.
It's a ball joint, so it can do the tilts and the
inquisitive
gesture.
That inquisitive nature that he has. You can have that.
It's so good,
right? You can hear him when you're doing that. You can hear
100%.
Right, such a great figure again.
Because the eyes are good too.
Yeah, I was about to say the eyes are just wonderfully done. They look nice and bright, so it's like even though they don't light up because they're so bright, it feels like they do.
Yeah, and a totally different contrast to his gold.
Yep.
Body.
Yep. Hasbro, bring it back. Bring it back.
Handcuffs on. There we go. But yeah, no elbow articulation.
Nope.
Definitely the shoulders. It's looks like he needs to go to the bathroom right now, but this one is so cool. I'm kind of like fixated on it. We have the silver calf.
Yes.
Which wasn't silver, right? If I remember rightly, with the stories and lore from Anthony Daniels, it was just the coloring of the way they had to do it was all silver with gold on top, and it wasn't actually silver, but everyone thought it was, similar to Han's jacket being brown and not blue.
Right.
And so then every figure came out with the silver leg.
Because it fooled everybody.
You're right.
So they just kept it.
Yeah. Look at the sheen as I move it in the light. It's so cool, man.
It's so cool. It's great to have the bendable, the articulated knees.
Yeah. But they've got the joint that you'd expect to see on a droid in there, right?
Yeah. I think you're going to have to make a reel or a short for us of you putting him into the cockpit and see how he fits.
Yeah.
That's why his arms are a certain way, and that's why.
Yeah.
So yeah, make sure you put him in the cockpit.
Absolutely. You can see him right now, right?
Yep.
Oh.
Right. So
I love it.
When you put his arms in the right spot, because like when you put his arms down, they don't look right.
No,
right?
They look like he's
no. When you put them up and he's sitting, it looks like the ride.
Yeah. I love this. Is great. You're right. I think we'll have to do instead of just placing him on the shelf, he's going to have to be placed into his cockpit.
Yeah. Oh, dude, has to be.
So good. One of the best. I am super pumped about getting this set. It's amazing. It's amazing. It makes me very happy. For this alone is keeping me occupied with my amusement, having the hangar bay. So I'm going to put that back in there. It's so cool. It is so cool.
Well, again, that's a backdrop for your speeders, right?
Yep. Absolutely. I don't need to stand. There you go.
Right.
They are released from their prison so we can see them as they were supposed to be.
They look great against the backdrop.
Right.
Right. Hasbro, Disney, you did a hell of a job on this set.
Yeah. So good. Man, that looks good.
Time to bring it back. Time to bring it back.
Oh, happy man. What a way to start a Sunday.
So I got a question, just a little follow-up question with the Star Tours. How do you feel about like them doing more Disney park figures in general? Like, because now they have
characters from Disney Park, or
right, because now we've got, like, if they did another 4-pack, I could see it being that the one character they have there now with the blue hair and the orange jacket.
Don't we have that from one of the Disney parks? Don't they have that?
I don't think they have. I'm sorry. I'm still on legacy scale. I don't think they ever made her in Black Series though either.
Right. Okay.
Right. And then she comes with the Micro Galaxy.
Yes.
Falcon.
Yeah.
Right. So, make some BDX droids, those new ones that were in the park. They were testing them last year, but now they're there. They're going to be in the new movie. So make some BDX droids have to be in the works. There's no way they're not.
A 3-pack, right?
Right. There has to be.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of what else I'd like to see. Like, it's just like.
But that's the thing, because you opened up the question. So you've now got a very valid point. If we don't have our Rebel spy or a Rebel agent, then we need our Rebel agent. Yes, I agree. Those 3 BD droids would be great, just as a 3-pack of the ones that we've seen on show for us whenever we go to the parks, because it's iconic, it's related to the park. They should release those 3-pack for sure. Well, what else?
Right, I'm just trying to think of, like, they could do, because all the actors, right, the cast that work in Galaxy's Edge, they all have their own different uniforms, and I feel like you could do any of those too. Like, just to throw them in, just as if you wanted to.
Didn't we get a Doc Ondar already?
Doc Ondar. Well, we got one in Black Series, but put him in the pack. Yeah. BDX droids, the spy, and again, I say just put any of the workers in there, because they have any of the attendants, the people that work at Ronto Roasters, any of that.
We could have a Ronto Roaster with our droid in there as well.
God, if they did, man, I would die if they made that. Right?
Wouldn't it be great?
because if they I would love to have Ronto wraps accessories. Of course I would. I like food. I want my food.
Like our KFC collecting, we'd be collecting the same thing. I mean, imagine if you could do that though. Imagine if the play set was attachable and you could buy the different places in Batu and create your own little area there.
Maybe that's what I have to do this fall is take ZBrush lessons with Mr. Alex Brewer, my co-host on Gotham City Tonight, and maybe make that stuff myself.
Right.
And
yeah.
Maybe we'll just do it.
Yeah, it's a way, man. I mean, I don't know if I'm there for that yet. I'm still working on
not, but I feel like if I take my time, I could do it, right?
It's possible. I love the idea though of having the engine, right? The engine.
I
can hear the squeak. You can hear the squeak. I do love the idea of that, and especially if it had LEDs in it too, sounds and lights. But what else? You could go all sorts of places with this, right?
There's her name. So thank you. Thanks, Zara. So Flynn, I love how no one remembers V Moradi's name. We don't.
I don't interact. I don't go, and you know why we don't? Because we don't have that 3.75 Park edition figure that we can collect and have. Once we have it and we collect it, we'll never forget that name. Just like I will totally not remember this guy's name.
Right. But that's how I learned the Star Tours names for sure, was because of the figures. And again, I think V Moradi's, she hasn't, it's funny, I have the only interaction I've had at her with the park was when was the last time we went for Star Wars night. This was
we were dressed as rebels.
When we were, no, this is that morning of.
Oh.
Right, when all the characters were out. Right? Hot Sabine was out, R2 was out. Mm-hmm. She was out, and she pulled like Betty aside because of her Chewbacca shoes.
Yeah.
And like, oh, those are great. And like, because the BDX droids were out that morning too. Remember, we were interacting and playing with them.
Yeah.
That was a really fun day.
What about Rise of the Resistance though? You could have.
Well, I have the escape pod. And
I missed those. I totally missed those. Do they still do them? Because you could collect the pods with the different droids in them, right?
Yep. I just picked the droid that I was looking for.
Yeah.
Just check. They're slightly hidden in that First Order shop.
And it's pronounced Vi, not V.
Oh. Well, there you go.
We just been schooled, and that's why we do this. We hang out, we enjoy, we get educated.
Yeah, and no, again, thank you. And this is why I appreciate the chat, because they correct me on all my shows because I don't know how to pronounce anything.
Yeah, and I don't go enough. It's not that far away from me to go. If I had a key, the magic key or a pass to go, I don't go enough, man. I wish I could go more, but I just don't.
Yeah, it's fine.
But I think if you have Rise of the Resistance stuff too, you can have different versions of the characters we've already got figures out for. But because we got Nian Num, right, who's our pilot in our escape. We could have that ship. We could have our escape ship that gets captured.
Yeah, because again, if we're thinking about doing sets like this, because they're really good at doing the droid sets, which reminds me, I need that Book of Boba Fett droid set with the drummer. I need to get that. Which is was the thing? Because you're right. They could do like, it's not Admiral Akbar. It's another calamari dude that's driving us.
Yeah,
that gets captured, right? So you have him, Nian Num, Poe Dameron. They should do a holographic Rey.
Yeah.
And
because we have that with have they done holographic in 3.75 or Vintage Collection? They've only done it in Black Series, right?
No, they did. They used to do them again back in the peak days between 2008 and Disney bought it. They would come out with like holographic Emperor and holographic Cadiu Mundi and that kind of stuff. There we go. Admiral Radis.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe that was him. Someone will know, right? Zaris is saying too, we've seen.
I think the Force Guild's going to educate us.
Thank God. Thank someone. Yes. Thank God. Thank God someone's here.
Yeah. I honestly, this morning I couldn't even remember my name. which is
That's
a good
true.
start. We're still going, so it's kind of good. Lieutenant Beck. See, this is why we need the people in the chat. It's Lieutenant Beck. Now I remember.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be cool. And then even on Star Tours, when we walk up the gangway there, when we're lining up, we got all these different droids and stuff hanging out there now.
We got all these droids. You could have Imperial officers that are like the people from the ride again, that are like, get through, and they line us all up, and then they yell at us because we're too busy taking photos in front of all the stormtroopers.
I mean, a park exclusive figure that you can only get in the park is, to me, printing money, right? So
I know, but they keep doing Black Series, and I kind of like, and I get that they should, but man, also that I think that's what. Okay, I know I've been on this like soapbox many times before, but I still find that that's the most frustrating thing Hasbro has ever done was make 2 scales.
Yeah,
I think they should.
But the thing is, though, we appreciated Black Series when it first came out because it was so much more detailed. It was that's when they were sculpting some amazing face sculpts. And you wanted Black Series because it was bigger, and because you could see the detail, and because you could pose it. And now Vintage Collection is doing such a bang up job with the small scale head sculpts and all the details that you don't need the Black Series, right? So
and I think and Black Series just seems to come with less for whatever reason. But also at that time when it came out, there was not TV shows and movies coming out every year, so we weren't having the case of like, why is the Bad Batch coming out for this scale but not this scale?
Yeah.
So it's like no matter what you had, you were getting still both in Black Series and in in Vintage, regardless of when it came out.
It's like Kevin. The point is like we really did love the Black Series. I mean, I still have some Black Series ones because I didn't want to start buying again in TVC, but TVC takes up less space. It's not as much space danger. You know, you don't mind ripping open the box if you want to take the figure out and stand it. Whereas Black Series, they made it so you didn't take it out of the box. They came with that packaging that you could have on your bookshelf, you know?
Right.
So, yeah. Black Series was definitely the place that what we needed at the time. But now technology's got us such an.
But even I didn't need it at the time. And again, sometimes you just get those 1 or 2 figures because again, my Black Series collection is very, very small, and a lot of it is the Christmas Troopers. So I think the only Black Series figure I still kind of really have on display is my Dark Side Rey.
Right.
I think that's the only one. But again, because I didn't buy anyone from the Bad Batch. I didn't buy anyone from Skeleton Crew because I was like, I'm just going to wait. And if that means I have to wait 15 years to get my Skeleton Crew in TVC, then I wait. But I mean,
I did get the Bad Batch. I got the Bad Batch.
Yeah, because now here's the crazy thing. I regret not getting the Bad Batch and Hot Toys.
Right. Yeah, they do look amazing. But Hot Toys is a whole different ball game.
It's a whole different ball game.
You know, Brian Dell 31 from Instagram is probably at the point of being able to get some Hot Toys, but the rest of us out there, that's a one-off. You can't get a whole collection, right?
Right.
If you want the Bad Batch, that's a lot of dough to lay down. And for me, I remember us having these conversations in the past when we got to that switch of TVC versus Black Series, and I don't really want to get Black Series anymore because it was not as exciting anymore. It's kind of repaints and boring. Right. But we were saying, I remember discussing the fact that I'd rather pay the same amount of money for a Black Series, for a run of TVC than I would on a couple of Black Series, right? So, or at one point I remember us talking about saying I'd rather get one Hot Toy than a run of Black Series when it came out.
I totally would, and it's like it's nothing against the Black Series team.
No, it's just it's
just
bang for your buck.
Bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Right. O'Flynn's point, saying Kotobukiya is Bad Batch kills it. Those statues, are always great. They're going to be at Celebration. I keep saying, I just want to go back to Celebration, but I'm going to San Diego. They're going to be at San Diego. Right. That's Paul's thing.
That's the trouble. It's like, but the thing is with me with Hot Toys is like there are ones that I need, right, and they're the ones that I'll get for sure. Like Hot Toys is amazing. They're absolutely amazing. But they're like you need it, you get it, right?
But they're the ones that they try to make everything look realistic and like the actors and stuff as if they were like and I get that is Hot Toy style. But Kotobukiya, because what they're doing their own figures, their statues and stuff, they're on model. to what we see in the cartoon. And I think that's the difference.
Yeah.
Again, there's just so much content, as they call it, TV shows and movies and everything else, even stuff in the parks that's coming out constantly. That Hasbro, I believe, is bottlenecked in both scales, and they're literally making you try to buy both, because it's like, well, we don't have space for this in TVC, so we're just going to put this out in Black Series, and either you get it or you don't.
Yeah.
You know what? I have a really good, I have my little Acolyte collection that they've done out for TVC, which looks really nice when all the figures are together.
Yeah.
But man, do I need the Stranger, and I need the Stranger bad. I need that figure. It's because they haven't done it in any scale, not in Hot Toys or nothing.
Which is nuts, because it's the one that just blew it up. We got the helmet, right? We got the helmet.
We got the Black Series helmet, the roleplay helmet.
Figure. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, man.
But hey, you can't get it all at once.
I know.
You have to wait until you've forgotten about it, and then they'll release it, and then you'll complain about the fact you're only releasing it now, but you're still going to go out and buy it.
I never complain about we're just getting this now, except for Carson Teva. That's the one. That should have been a day one release.
Yeah.
But I understand why it took so long for him to come out too. Like, we still haven't gotten Pelimoto, and she's got more screen time than he has.
Yeah.
So I mean, we could go on forever and frustrate and be sad comments about what we're not getting. But right. I will say this: I'm definitely appreciating what we are getting. When we're getting stuff like that new Bantha sculpt that's coming. Again, these howlers, now we're getting beasts again. We're getting small vehicles again.
But we can, right? Because with Black Series, to produce a vehicle or a beast was a massive undertaking, and a whole shelf take up. So
it's a lot of real estate.
Looking at the comments here, everyone's saying the same thing: is that we really appreciated it, but now no one's staying in one wheelhouse. If you liked one show, you could go with the Black Series collection, but if you want everything, you've got to think of space, and you've got to go with TVC. So everyone's weaning themselves off,
Yeah,
everyone's weaning themselves off.
A lot of people are really starting to get because remember, people used to be like, why are the place that's just a wall? That's not a place, that's a diorama. And Hasbro has been very upfront about being, yeah, it's a diorama. That's what it's for. And now people are really starting to get behind it. I'm seeing more and more often where people even myself, where it's we all know, we're all at that age now. None of us are sitting there playing with trap doors and jail cells and stuff.
Well, you say that.
Well, I say that. I mean, I am. That doesn't matter. But I mean, for a lot of us, it's people set up the display how they want it, and they leave it. They don't really touch it again until hopefully they're dusting and doing their dusting day.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm liking what, again, Vintage Collection right now is doing this wonderful job of world building. And because you can go back and, like I said, some of those figures in 2008 onwards to when Disney bought it, a lot of those figures still hold up. In fact, there's a lot of stuff from Power of the Force and Power of the Jedi that I still feel hold up today that you can put with your TVC collection, and they look great. So, I mean, you've got, like I said, you've got 30 years of one scale of Star Wars. If you want to have everyone in your bar holding a cup, you can. And I think that's why a lot of people are going back to 3.75 is because of that world building and those displays you can have.
Yep. And that's why we need the Adelphi base, so we can have that world to recreate again, right?
Man, with all the helmets and droid heads,
everything hanging up around the trophies that they caught,
Yep. Have it come with I would have it come with Pam, where it's the Rhodian pilot, right? Have the Adelphi base come with that.
But how many pilots could you put in that base? How many figures could you put in that base?
Again, they've already done one pilot set, but now that they've done a sculpt of the jacket, I think they should make a set of directors all wearing the jacket.
Yeah. I mean, what a box set to get, right?
Right.
What a box set to get. And then once you've got that box set, I mean, we've had the cantina, and now we've got the cantina coming out yin yang, right? It's we've got all the different versions of the cantina, cardboard cantina, plastic cantina seats. And now we've got the cantina, right? That's the last stage. That's the last stage. We've got the full cantina. But we also had the bar on, was it Navarro?
Navarro, yep.
Yeah, so we had that bar, the one that they all congregate in, where all the action happens.
Because all
right?
we need is the bar and the stools.
Right.
Right.
And then the rest of it is just to your
Because
imagination.
there's figures I feel like they're going to want to put out separately regardless, which would be Trapper Wolf, played by Dave Filoni, and Zeb in the blue pilot. Right. So I feel like those are figures they're going to want to put out separately.
Yeah.
But if you're going to do like, again, just a basic box set of the 4, like they do with the army builders, make us a Deborah Chow, you know, make it.
Yeah, the director set. The director set would just be so good. And then now you can do, like, I mean, Paul's just made a comment here. I mean, you know, the pilot set, right? I mean, that's what we're talking about. And then doing
directors, Doug Chang, yes.
You know? And then you can put anyone in there, just like we used to get certain people in Stormtrooper outfits, right?
Well, we used to, we got like what, George Lucas?
Right. And you could do that. You could do that all the time with people and put them into a trooper, right? But this is legit. This could be, I mean, we don't know what we're going to get in the future, but I feel that a Delphi base could be the plant for many happening in the Star Wars lore that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, I would love that. I would love that.
We talked about shows. We talked about toys. We take that to your panel, Ryan. So
yeah, I will be like, where's our Delphi base?
Yeah, it just makes sense though, right? For just playability and enjoyment. Like, why not do something that hasn't been done before and make it enjoyable? That's the way I see it. Yeah. Like, it would be amazing. It would be fun.
And I mean, the cups would be
who's the bartender in a Delphi base?
Oh my God, I'm trying to picture it.
I can't remember.
I can't remember. Paul,
someone here, if they're still, well,
someone here will know. I'm just like, I swear it's a droid, but I could be completely wrong. And I think I might be thinking of the Tatooine Mos Eisley Cantina.
Yeah, but just think about all the droid bands out there with the droid bar we saw as well, right?
Right.
You can have the droid bar too. That's a different bar. I mean, maybe bars are a problem for producing toys about. I don't think so.
Bartender was played by Misty Rosas. Yeah, but what was she dressed as?
Oh, civilian. Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Right, but I'm trying to remember what she was dressed as, and now I can't.
You have to watch it. That'll be your Sunday afternoon homework.
Yeah, just hey, like I said already with the figures I just got here, I want to rewatch season 3. So I'm probably going to end up binge watching that until Paul does unboxing today. Paul, are you doing an unboxing today? Please let us know in the chat.
I heard him say he was, but something may have, I think last time we all got together, he said he was going to do one.
Yeah, are you joining him for that? Or are you
probably not? I can't. No, man.
He do 5 hours of unboxing today.
I like watching Paul as well, right? So I don't want to necessarily have to. Yeah. So yeah, if he's doing one, I'm hoping he's doing one.
Yeah, I'm hoping he is too. Hang on. There's Flynn, or even sweeter, the brothel bar from the first scene of Andor. Yes, do that. Do the. I know we haven't seen it yet, but let's get those Twi'lek healing baths.
I was going to say, what about the bar in Book of Boba Fett?
Yeah,
go get your helmet polished.
Yes, right. Yeah. Oh, dude, a Madame Garza figure is definitely on.
But then you'd be able to get the band. You had to get the drum set, the guitar. We could get the band in there too.
Yeah, oh, dude, give me all of that. D-Cirtle, just give me a proper scale, LAAT or AT-AT, and I'll be happy. That's the LAAT.
Like, is that full scale or what?
Well, I guess that would be the HasLab, right?
Yeah.
Right. And be sure to go to Bitter Asian Dude this afternoon for a Fun Boxing Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. That's 5 p.m. Pacific.
5 p.m. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So everyone be sure to go watch Paul today as well. Or do you want to settle up here?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Because again, we didn't
2
come
hours,
here to
15. Jeez, dude.
We didn't come here to talk toys. We came here to unbox Micro Galaxies.
Well, no, dude. If we're not going to talk, if you're not going to have me on and talk,
I'm kidding. But yeah, it is definitely a good place to end it up. So Ryan,
yes,
we talked about where and what you're up to, but give us another rundown again where people can find you if you're not on one of these these streams that are going to be popping up on DL44.
I will be on. Well, I guess. If I'm not on DL44, then I'm on Toy Anxiety on Tuesday. There will be a Toy Anxiety this Tuesday. It'll just be me. Maybe I'll see whoever's still around that hasn't flown to San Diego at that point. So I'm going to do my own little episode, my little preview of what I'm hoping to do that weekend. No Gotham City tonight on Wednesday this week, but every other week on Wednesday, myself, Alex Brewer, sometimes Alice, we will be doing we just talk about comics, hang out, and that's it. We just talked about Superman last week, so everyone be sure to check that out. And yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's anything. Yeah, at Gotham City tonight, Toy Anxiety, DL44, those are mine.
There you go. And don't forget, if you're around this weekend coming, San Diego Comic-Con, Ryan will be in town. And Ryan, where's the best place to come and meet all of us that are going to be there?
Oh shit, let's plug that. There is on Eventbrite. Let me see if I can. Hang on. Do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have it?
If you're watching any of these channels we're talking about and you enjoy all the shows we've mentioned during the course of today, then you want to meet people in person and come and talk about your own opinions on toys, etc. There will be an event that's happening on the Friday night of San Diego Comic-Con where everyone's going to be hanging out, enjoying life, and catching up. Yes,
be sure to attend. All right, Toy Tubers Unite at night, July 25th at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Eastern Village Tavern Bowl, featuring some of your favorite toy tubers ever. I understand there's going to be a little bit of sticker shock with the $108.55 ticket price. However, it is a barcade as well. So now you're going to be getting free video games. You're going to be getting free food. There's going to be food available there as well. There is an open bar, which is insane. So everyone please be safe and drink, all that stuff. Make sure you have a ride, all of that. So open bar as well. There's going to be some prizes from some major toy companies, including Mondo. I haven't gotten the full list of everyone who's bringing prizes, but we've got some of the big companies all contributing, doing prizes for this event. And again, take a look at all those logos. You'll see Kevin from Toying Around, Jay from Geek Dad Life, Pixel Dan Larson from Secret Galaxy, Mad Hatter will be there, Jonathan from Nostalgia Unboxed, myself, and the crew from YHS doing Toy Anxiety, Dave Wheeler. There's a whole bunch of people. Dave Wonder. He'll be there. And then it's Kyle Wheeler that will be there. So, and again, there's going to be a lot of people from the toy industry as well that are going to be attending. So everyone, please, if that's your jam, please come check it out. It is going to be an awesome, fun time. So we're taking over that bar for 2 hours. And then I think we can stick around after, I do believe. I'm just going to, I will find out for sure. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. That's what we're up to. Jay from Geek Dad Life is the one organizing it. It's going to be a hell of a party.
Yeah,
tell you that right now.
Looking forward to it. It's going to be fun.
Same here.
And like you said, it seems like wow, really that much? But when you think about going out for a meal, buying 2 cocktails, you're already there. So
right. And I was thinking like Attack Peter from Mondo kind of put it best. You get, if you buy Appies, even if you're sharing with the table, you're buying a main course, 2 drinks, and gratuity. There it is. That's your $108. Here, you can at least have 3 drinks, And
also, you're doing something you don't get to do every day. So, yeah, it definitely makes it worthwhile. For sure.
100%.
Totally. Right? These things don't happen every day. Sometimes you got
Exactly.
And you got to understand real estate and everything else in San Diego during San Diego Comic-Con weekend. Nothing is for free. So.
Right. And prices go up. So, if you're going to have a $30 cheeseburger, Yeah.
Well, I do know that these tickets are flying off. So I know the last time I looked on
they are
Eventbrite, it does say selling. When it's got a thing up there saying selling fast, you're coming down to the last few tickets.
They are selling fast. So everybody, thank you so much. Yes, you are very welcome, Paul. Yes, the bartender was a Snivian. All right. That's awesome. Ryan, thanks again for dropping in. I'm glad we could get this sorted out. Thanks to everyone in the chat for joining and coming in on a Sunday. We did go long. I don't mean to speed it along, but we had a lot to talk about. Well, you were also super tired. You're probably slightly jet lagged. So
absolutely, I am. I'm hoping to be back again on. Thinking about it, no, I can. Yeah, actually, maybe Sunday if I get back in good time. Maybe another Sunday next weekend. We can talk about what happened at San Diego, but that's what's happening next weekend. So definitely.
Oh, we'll do an episode. We'll me and you and Kevin will get together. We'll talk about San Diego. Plus, Kevin and I are going to be filming some content for this channel at San Diego
Brilliant.
as well. So
awesome. So hey, again, if you don't subscribe and you don't get an alert, then you're not going to know when all of a sudden we pop out hard in and tell you what's going on at San Diego. So make sure to subscribe.
Oh, by the way, you're part of that too. That's that's stuff that we're filming. So you're part
so
of
yeah, well, stay tuned, everybody, and look out for that notification because I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
If you're not in that, you can find me on Thursdays and Saturdays broadcasting out on the Generation X-Wing podcast with Jamie who's in the chat and Rob and Steve Hosenose Lewis. There's lots of Steves in this one, but yeah, we were reviewing our favorite nostalgic movies as well as other cool things to do with our lives back in the 80s and 90s. So join into that, and then you always get me on Instagram, Steve3D or Shit's Back on Muppet Fart. And if I do see you at San Diego, we'll be costuming up as well as doing all this other stuff. It's going to be exhausting, but looking forward to seeing people there. And again, as always, if there's a particular ship that I haven't popped open, let me know if you want to see it. Let's go. We want to go all the way back to the launch edition and further up here now to season 9 season 9. Jesus. Series 9 when it drops. So there is some new stuff, but I also want to open up all the old stuff. It's not necessarily all about what's just dropping. So again, thanks everyone. Don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to hit subscribe. And we'll see you all again soon on some other episode on the DL44 network. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.